Like, I genuinely want that.
God damn it, shut up, bitch. Yeah, what is going on, everybody? We are back with episode 34 of the Out of Pocket podcast. And to my left, we have a new guest, a highly requested guest. You want to introduce yourself?
What's up, guys? Jay's nudes were leaked on Twitter. If you guys want to find the link, will be at the top of the description.
It will not.
Now, what's up, guys? It's Marco. How are y'all doing?
And then a returning guest, two-time.
Hey, Kaylo.
We got Auntie over here.
What up?
And then we have, I guess, the fan favorite over here with Vaseline on his knees. And they're still ashy.
You coming for me, dude?
They're still ashy.
That's crazy. How the fuck they look like that?
I got a lot of
like an elephant, bro.
Let me explain, dude.
Hey, he told you, man. He's sucking dick for $45.
Hey, I be praying a lot, fool.
Okay.
Sucking a lot of dick.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I pray.
Man, introduce yourself, man, so we keep
Chase.
it rolling.
I'm Chase. Y'all should know by now. I'm Chase.
Yeah, man, you guys already know. I got a question, because both you guys went to Thailand.
Oh, yeah.
Who got more hand jobs?
I only got one, just for the life experience.
Shit, I'm 24 head, dude. Yo, dude, I fucking, I was taking a lot of Cialis at the time, too, and a little bit of, I don't know, no,
Ew.
Anyways, dude, I just fucking would pop one, dude, and just walk across the street. Like, I get a boner, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm running it. Just
No, that's crazy. I did it once just to say I did it, but mine was like kind of funny. Like, I feel like she just wanted to jack me off. So she was like,
Oh, so you think she just really wanted you?
no,
wanted you.
because, okay, you got to think about it, right?
A knock a boy.
Nah, that's crazy. But, all right, you really got to think about it. Like, dead ass, think
Lover
about
boy.
it this way. Think about the people going in there getting hand jobs.
yeah, they're pretty
Like,
ugly.
like they're probably fat, old white men, like, with no action. They're fat as fuck, walking in there.
Define
like, this
no
is the
action,
most-
like their dick doesn't work?
No, I mean, like, bro, they might be virgins. Like, they might be 65-year-old virgins. Like,
They're weirdos, dude.
yeah, they're fucking weirdos. And they're, like, in Thailand, like, just chilling. So when she gets a young, like, I'm a good-looking guy. I'll give
Young
myself-
stallion.
Yeah,
yeah.
young Italian stallion.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what I mean? Like, they'd much rather do that than, like, jack off some 65-year-old man. Like, bald, hairy stomach, basketballs for tits, like,
Damn, not the basketball.
like
That's a
super
big
glued
ass
carpet
titties.
titties, bro. Like, that's gross. So,
What?
like, yeah. So what happened was, I mean, I'll just get into it, I guess.
Yeah, I
Pull
want
up.
to fucking hear this shit.
I pull up to the. I'm not driving. I'm walking home to my hotel. Like, I stayed in a really nice, like, apartment. It was dope as fuck. But so it's like right downstairs. Like, literally, like, there's in the end of this alley. There's like three alleyways, like, leading up to my apartment, and one of them has like a bunch of massage parlors.
So just hand job alley.
Nah, so me, my brother, and two other people.
Sounds legit.
This is in Phuket, right?
are-
Phuket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in Patong, but like
Oh,
Patong.
Patong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same
Patong,
thing.
Phuket. It's by the beach and shit,
yeah,
right?
yeah. On
I've
the
been,
beach.
my cousin's up there.
Oh, yeah, I went there many times.
Okay.
Rock cock.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm literally not gonna lie to you. It's gonna sound crazy. I saw one black person there the whole time,
I don't think that's crazy. It's fucking Thailand.
bro.
I'd probably be a fucking celebrity.
I literally, he was. I'm not gonna lie, he was. But besides the point, he was cool as fuck though. But I was lifting with him. Besides the point, we're
of
gonna
course,
get
you
back
made
to the
friends with
hand
the
job.
one nigga.
Yeah, so what happened in the story? Like, you're telling the story still?
Okay.
One hand job that he got.
No, I only got one. So I'm like, I bet. Like, I actually want a massage. My brother went there with the intentions of getting a handy. I went in there like, oh, I'm gonna get a massage. So there's this old Asian lady. I'm talking like 70, and I'm like, I bet. Like, she was like, what do you want? And I was like, Thai massage, like just regular Thai massage. All the other people that were with me got like oil massages. So like when you say oil massage, they know what time it is. Like,
Yeah, they give you like 10 minutes of massaging, then she'll look at you like,
not even, bro. One of my
that.
homies
No
was like,
fucking way.
no, I
Bro.
swear. She's like, do you?
yeah.
Do you want
this
that?
is the signal. This
Keep
is the signal.
doing
They
that?
look at you and goes.
Yeah, for real.
Like the eyes. tell
Somebody
us
clip
thousands.
I'm
Bro,
surprised you didn't pick, dude. On Patong, you know how there's miles of massage parlors, bro. I picked the baddest one, dude.
He's a veteran.
400 or 500. They sit
Fucking
outside
jerks
waiting.
my shit, dude.
No, they sit outside waiting for you, bro. They sit outside waiting. No. So besides the point, I'll get back to the story.
Oh my
Sorry, my
God.
bad. My bad.
The interruption.
see him?
Yeah, I did.
Jack rabbiting over there.
This is normal. That's like him. But like besides the point. So I get inside. I get my hour-long like Thai massage, and they're getting like their hour-long oil massage. My one homie walks in and literally, without even like getting a massage, she touched his neck for like 2 seconds and just started jacking him off.
Yeah.
Well, he's standing up, just fucking.
I guess. I don't know.
You
I
can
didn't
tell
And
ask
you're
him
right
straight up,
there,
too.
and he's getting
No,
jerked
no.
off. He said he walked in and
No,
got jerked off.
No. So it's literally, you know when you're at a hospital?
Yeah.
So it's like hospital beds. and they all have like this curtain that wraps around, and then the next one, it's like through a curtain.
It's very neat though.
She glory hold
It
that
is super
motherfucker.
clean.
It's super clean and neat though.
The craziest part, I'll tell you. I'll
conditioning?
finish the story now, right?
It gets crazier.
Please.
No, yeah, so it gets crazier. So I have for an hour, 1 full hour, this like 70-year-old Thai lady is like stepping on my back, kneeing my feet, like walking up my back and like going up my legs with her knees. Like she's giving me deep tissue Thai massage.
She had good toes or
cracking my
crusty?
shit. Nah, I do not like feet.
Sandpaper.
They had miles on them. That's
Nah, her hands, I couldn't tell if her hands were soft or like bald tires. They had so many miles on these hands. I was
some grip.
I was not the first, and I was definitely not the last of that day. And there were 5 minutes left in the shop, so she was getting around. But so after a little bit, she taps me and she's like, "Turn over," and I'm like, "Okay, like I'm gonna get my chest done." She goes like this, and I go, "No, it's okay." Like, bro, this bitch is old. I do not want her touching my penis. So she's like, and I'm like, "No, it's okay." She goes, "Yes." And I go, "No." She goes, "Okay." A younger one walks through. She left for a second. A younger one walked through. I was like, she was like,
That's what you gotta do, bro.
I was like, if I'm gonna get a handy once in my life and pay for it, it's gonna be in Thailand. And if it's not gonna be a 7-year-old woman. Like that's insane. Like she has a family she has to support, grandkids she has to go hold.
Exactly, you helping the cause.
I'd rather help
Support.
the cause for the younger person. She has a 401k and a pension. Like
Out of Thailand, I guarantee you she has.
Yeah, there ain't no government business out there. It's all mafia shit, bro.
so then like they just give me a hand job. But I was like, how much? She goes 300 baht.
Oh well, you got lucky, motherfucker.
How much is that?
I paid $9
That's like-
US dollars total
For a hand
one,
job.
No, for an hour-long massage.
So
Plus
his
a
hand job was
hand
probably
job.
like
Hand job.
$3.
Yeah, like $3 US for a fucking.
So mine
hand
was
job.
1,000 baht. So the thing was with mine is
You
I
paid
got
$30.
no 1,000
Damn.
baht for an hour.
Oh, okay, that's 30 baht. That's $30.
Yeah, but then plus the
Oh my god.
yeah. So an hour
He
plus
can't
the
say it, but he'll do the motion.
yeah the hand job. No. But the thing with mine, everyone actually on the last podcast,
so
I got a lot not
expensive.
backlash, but people were like, well, because she was like hotter, and this was I met a local dude there when Patty was there with me.
I
He
love the
invited
locals.
us
They're
to
cool
his
as fuck.
fucking wedding, bro. No, he was American.
Oh
And
shit.
so he's like, you got to go to this one. It's a little pricier, but blah blah blah. You pick the baddest bitch, anyone you
I
want.
wish I had. You should have dropped me the pin.
I mean, you should have hit me up. I would have told you.
Send me the
I went
lollipop.
to the same lady like 14 times in a row.
Damn.
Oh my
Homie, what the
god!
fuck? I did it once to say I did it. You did it for. You had her.
Yeah, because she actually massaged me good, dude.
Did
Massage
she?
what good?
Yeah.
Bro,
That
this
Calvit.
This dude had her personal WhatsApp by the end of the trip.
Hey, dude, she was
No.
cool, bro. She hooked me up with a couple of food spots, and
Couple
Yeah.
food spots.
I mean, dude,
She
she's.
started taking the handy woman on dates, bro. She started taking her on
I would have,
dates.
dude. She's that cool, bro. Like, I feel like
That's insane.
That's good people, man.
That's wild.
That's good people.
I'd
good story,
hey,
though.
dude, I'd throw her hella.
Would you
extra
do
all
it in the
time.
U.S. if you
No.
knew?
No,
a massage
definitely. It's like
place that was
$700. I would never.
No.
Bro, I don't even like strip clubs, dude.
No.
Like, those are whack. I don't
No,
know.
I'm kidding. I definitely would not pay in the U.S.
But
So
the-
what is going to Thailand make it okay?
Because
Yeah,
it's
number
just
one-
a
Good
thing.
question.
Okay, number one, I'm cheap as fuck, and it was $9.
We know that.
Yep.
Right?
It's just it's the experience, bro.
Well,
Like,
you
yeah.
get the same experience.
no,
No,
Yeah,
no, it's
no.
different.
It's,
No, the
it's
US
different.
I'm
it's
in another
different.
country.
But
Out of
You're in another
out of
country.
Is it
country,
because
out
you're
of
like,
mind.
oh, no one's gonna judge me when I walk out of here?
I don't give a fuck if
Okay,
anybody
right?
knows.
Think about it this way.
I just like it's just different in Thailand. It's
Yeah.
known
if I
for
tell
that
you this
shit. You
story
just
from
gotta get.
Thailand, it's funny. If I tell you this story from some sketchy shop in Houston, I'm a weirdo.
I mean, you got your dick rubbed off by some random chick.
But it's funny
getting
to
your dick
laugh
rubbed
about
off.
while you're in Thailand.
If you'd have done it in Houston, to me, I look at you the exact same way.
No, you
I
wouldn't,
I
because
would
it'd
look
be
at
like
myself in the mirror and be like, I'm a
$600.
weirdo.
It'd be so
No, because I
expensive.
know of people that have done it in Texas.
and they're weirdos.
Yeah, that's weird. I would never pay $600 to
do
get my
that.
Well, they
dick
don't pay
jerked off.
600. It's like the regular massage, like 100. Was it
That's
100?
still crazy.
No, it's-
$100.
it's like
I paid
$100.
$9 for an hour long.
Well, yeah, in
massage.
Thailand, you could fucking live like a king.
So
for next to
exactly.
nothing.
Why would I not want?
Well, you're cheap as fuck. I get that
It's
argument.
just
I understand.
Thailand could be known for the best cheeseburgers. You can go buy one. Thailand's known for the best jerk offers, dude. I'm gonna go get jerked off. You feel me?
You knew it.
Yeah.
Are
David,
they actually?
yeah.
Where's
Nail
the
on the head.
statement?
I don't know. There's no correlation. I think we
Yeah,
should move on.
Yeah,
see what I'm saying,
new
though,
topic
right?
though. But yeah, nah, it's different. Like, bro, it's like you go there, you get a little notch on your passport. Like, you get a little story to tell from the hand job spot. But it's not like something you're gonna dedicate your whole life to.
Well, I would hope. I would hope and
like
pray.
when you do
that
that,
Jack
in the
Italian
US
is bigger than getting his dick rubbed off in fucking Thailand.
But like, think about it. If you do that in the U.S., like you're a weirdo. Like now, that's a weird story you can't tell people. In Thailand, it's a funny thing I can just say on a podcast.
I mean, I just invite a chick over or something. I don't know. Like,
That boy Calvit a demon.
I'm celibate.
Marco,
Shut the
that is
fuck
cap.
up.
When is the last time you fucked?
Yesterday.
Are you dead ass?
Huh?
Are you dead ass?
Oh no, I was talking for him.
Oh, I think he's talking for yourself.
No, mine's been like a month. Sad.
What month is it?
No shot.
Yeah, it has. No, like 3 weeks. No, because how long goes that in Dallas?
That was the last time?
It's 2. Yeah, 2.
3 weeks ago? 4 weeks ago? 3 weeks.
So then there you go.
Damn.
Yeah. I haven't had sex in a couple months. We'll just leave it.
Just
at
stay
that.
locked in on prep, bro. Fuck
I'm
it.
locked in on prep, bro.
Wet dreams.
No sexual activity whatsoever.
Nah, I don't beat my meat. I don't watch porn. I don't
You get
fucking
lots of
know.
girls in your
Sex.
DMs?
Yeah, I have a lot of girls in my DMs for sure.
Because I know of a couple that have been in your DMs. A couple other like influencers that you've had some fun with. Obviously not going to say names. I won't put you on the spot like that.
Yeah, but like, nah, I'm gonna be honest. Like a lot of the times, especially now, like girls will DM me and I'll like answer for a couple days and then I'll be like, nah, it's not worth it. Like,
This is what you were telling me on the
Get-
treadmill
he-
the other
he
day.
Playing the game.
No, he just is lazy with it, or he's just not entertained.
nah, I'm not. Nah, it's not even that. It's like sometimes it could be cool or whatever, but like, I would rather focus all my time and energy on building my brand and like building my personal image and like spending time towards things I want to accomplish than like having meaningless.
What'd you say the
hookups.
other day? You
I'm
said
proud of you. That's
won't
so
won't
cool.
do that until you got $1 million in your bank
Yeah.
account. What'd you say? You remember?
Yeah, until I have like $1 million cash sitting in my bank account at all times, I'm not hooking up with hoes and shit. Also, like, it's also a
Okay,
little bit
so the
fucked
girl
up
that
to lead 'em
distracted
on.
you during your set today, that you had to stop your set and look at her ass. If she hit you up, you gonna be like, nah, man, I gotta focus on me.
Yeah, I would.
Cap.
No,
on prep.
that's a lie.
Cap.
I'm on.
Your
prep.
nose is growing.
Pinocchio.
Nah, bro, I'm Italian, bro. Leave me alone. But no, I'm dead ass. Like,
What
I'm,
the prep got to do with anything?
I'm just like I'm locked in, man. I'm good. Like, I have things I'm working towards. I have
Fucking
goals I want to
knees,
accomplish.
dude.
Like, I could have girls and shit later. Like, also, like, you gotta remember, like, the way I'm looking at it is like the quality or caliber of women I could attain now, compared to the quality or caliber of women I could attain at 26, when I have way more things under my belt and way more things to be.
But,
Confident
but
about.
what if you
Ooh.
have the right woman that helps you build that kingdom?
It's
That's
not worth.
the
It's
highest
not
caliber.
It's not, because it's
Yes,
not worth.
because
You
you're
ain't-
talking about having
You ain't finna find that
getting
at
a better
Alpha Land.
woman.
I'll tell you.
Absolutely not.
You're
Not
talking
like
about once I have all these wealth and riches, I can get a much higher
that's not
caliber
what I
woman.
mean.
No,
That's
you're gonna
not what I
have a
mean.
girl that's like, oh, he's
He's
super high
got
value.
rich. Yeah.
No, well, number one, I don't believe in relationships anymore. I think they're a waste of time. But also, I did ask.
If somebody clip that and play that for him whenever he gets into a different
I
situation.
stand by that. I think that currently relationships are a waste of time.
And that's why casual
If
relationships
you-
are the best.
If you are in your early 20s, if you are true, but if you're in your early 20s and you have time to be taking girls out on dates, like, bro, you need to be spending your time doing other things.
I'm proud of you.
That's a fact. Like, if
Oh,
I could,
really?
if
When
I
did you
could
and your
spend
ex stop
6 hours a
talking?
week, mid December maybe, bro. Beginning
Cold
of December.
turkey.
Yeah, I have.
Because since I've known you, it's been no, and then oh, and then
Well,
the other way.
I can tell you right now, I don't think I've spoken to her since like, I don't know, like a month and a half, 2 months. Like,
Good
not
dog.
a
You can't
single
go
word.
backwards, bro. Let's just
But
go
also,
forward.
like, you got to remember, bro, you got to like genuinely like think about this, right? If you have 6 hours a week, that's the minimum, bro. Like girls require is like, oh, take me on a couple dates, whatever. Like, bro, you be texting girls randomly throughout the day. Like that's taking your focus off of things you
Yeah,
should be doing.
big time.
Like I
Big
genuinely, bro, I'm about to run an entire supplement company. Like, I
Oh
can't.
really? What supplement company
well,
is
let
that?
him
Knock us
finish.
up, bro.
Fuck, let
I
him finish.
can't. I'm gonna be in charge of that. Like I like top 3 directors between like between people. Like I can't be sacrificing like the quality of a company and like the energy I'm putting towards that to entertain some girl that like may or may not be a good time for a couple weeks. Like, and it's a little bit fucked up to leave girls on. Like that's why I stopped responding, because it's like, okay, yeah, you could be cool, whatever, but like I'm not interested in dating you, and I'm not into like. Sounds fucking weird and like kind of fucked up to say, but like girls catch feelings for me quickly because I'm good with like my words and like I'm good with like my mouth.
Whoa.
Well, besides the point,
Wait,
like,
I'm good with my. I'm good with my
but like
fingers.
good. Shut the fuck up.
Wait, when
good
did
with
when,
things I say and like the
when
way
did
I
you
explain
transition
things.
into this? Because the old Marco I know is very different from that.
Very.
And I'm proud of you for where you're at right now. But when did this? Like, what happened?
Honestly,
like, when did
like,
you transition?
When I started taking on a lot of more responsibilities with Anaka, and also like I'm gonna be dead ass, like I was not being consistent on YouTube. I hadn't posted on TikTok in a minute. I felt out of shape and I wasn't really concerned about the way I looked anymore. I wasn't posting on Instagram as frequently or putting out as high quality content that I could. And I was like, yo, like this is my job. Like I would be fired if I worked corporate. Like if I worked at a corporate position and I was giving it 60% or even 30%, like I'm going to get fired. Like fitness is short-lived. You can do this shit for maybe 5 years unless you're one in a million that is able to like segue out and do other things. Like I'm wasting the prime time of my life to build and be the best that I can be, just like being a dickhead chasing pussy. Like I don't need to do that. So that's why I stopped. Also, like, bro, for you, you have a great girl. Like, you guys have a great.
So what if
relationship.
you found that?
It's not worth risking finding that when I could just worry about finding that. In a couple
Jay,
years.
imagine.
Also,
go ahead.
it could come as you're going through like what you're doing right now. It could come naturally.
Yeah.
But I see where you're coming from,
Like,
because
I don't want
imagine,
to force anything.
imagine you do get everything, you get your responsibilities in check, you get your business started, this and that, then boom, then that girl comes. That's even better. You know what I'm trying
Like
to say?
I genuinely don't believe in like relationships anymore. Like also like long term. Like I don't believe in marriage.
Yeah, I'm
Yo,
pretty.
just relax, okay?
I don't believe in marriage. Literally do not believe in marriage. I think that marriage is a social construct forced upon you by the government. Like, why does the
like a
government have to
contract.
say any? Why do they have to have any say over
We
your
know a lot of
relationship?
Well, that's why.
Why can't it be an agreement between two people that you just spend your lives together without
That's
having
why
the
you get a
government
prenup,
involved?
so that you decide
But
what happens
no,
with the
prenups don't really work like that. They
They
really
can,
don't. No,
depending
they
on
don't.
how they're written.
No, they don't.
At the end of the day, the
No,
girl
they
gets
don't.
most of your shit sometimes.
It's
Well,
not
yes,
most.
it-
She
It
gets-
depends situation to situation.
Well, if you have
but I can tell
children,
you-
it's very different.
But I can tell you right now, like I don't need anybody having a say in my relationship. So like if I decide I want to spend the rest of my life with someone, there doesn't have to be a contractual agreement stating that. Like we can go to another
love it.
country and have a ceremony and genuinely love each other, but like I don't need some social construct being shoved down my throat for the for tax purposes, bro.
I get it, I
genuinely
get it.
think
So
that
what
marriage is a
about
waste of
you,
time.
that? Makes sense for you not believing in marriage, but you just said you don't believe in relationships. So
I
that
think
just
that-
contradicted, because clearly you believe in relationships.
He doesn't believe in it at the time.
I think that there's a time and a place to be in a relationship. Right now in my life, it is definitely not the time to be in a relationship. And then on top of that, I think that marriage is a social construct developed by the government to be able to fill your children's head with lies while your parents are out working and you're working your 9 to 5 and your wife's working the 9 to 5. You got to leave the house at 8. Your wife's got to leave the house at 8. You don't get home till 7 or 8. Your wife maybe gets home at 6. And your kids are spent all day at school being indoctrinated with bullshit.
Programmed.
And you have absolutely
Yeah.
nothing to say.
Fucking.
I
would
feel that.
I would rather bust my ass now so I don't have to work past the age of 30 and I have passive income coming in. My wife or life partner, for lack of a better word, if I don't want to get married, can all live off my passive income and I can spend time building a genuine relationship with my kids and passing the information that I want them to know down.
You finna
And
get
they
a
can
lot.
go to school.
You finna get a lot more girls in your DM after this, bro.
I'm gonna say, yeah.
That's
I
pretty
got
saucy.
a
That's
follow-up
nice.
question, though. Did you grow up with both parents?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I didn't.
Me
I mean,
neither.
I did,
Also,
but
I grew up with
there
an
was-
immigrant father who had to work 14 hours a day to put food on my table.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
like,
I know
wanna
why you're
spend
so
the
cheap.
Most
I
amount of
understand.
time with
I
my
understand.
family. Well, also like, bro, like I saw my dad bust his ass until I was 14, until he started making like more money, to like bust his ass all week, go to work at 6 a.m., get on the 5:57 train, get in, and come home on the 8:11 train. Bro, I'm a little ass kid. I'm tired. I have soccer practice. But he was always at every single soccer game on the weekends because he worked extra during the week and didn't have to do shit. So like, I saw how much it hurt my dad to like miss opportunities, and I never want to be there. So if I can save my future self when I'm 32 and want to have a kid or
And your
something
kids,
by
yeah.
busting my ass now and be able to spend time with my kids and shit, I don't need to waste my time. Like it's all the distraction. Literally all the distraction. Right now, social media and TikTok with the girls shaking ass in their buttholes. Bro, I fall victim to that shit too. I'd be liking TikToks of
You fell
hot
victim
bitches.
to it today.
Sure, but like I'm not falling victim extended.
Deeply.
Yeah, it's like visual. All right, bet she's hot. Like
Carry
next, let me get
I'm
back
in the
to my
same
day.
space as you are, kind of like with that. I would rather. I mean, I don't. Relationships are cool and all, but I'm more of a casual relationship type of guy. I tell the
Boy,
female.
Calvin like the fuck. That's what you're trying to say.
No, it's like you gotta think about like you ever
He's saying,
had it.
hit me up for the good time one
No,
time.
real shit. You ever had a girl
couple
best
two times.
friend?
Yeah,
She's cool and all right, and then y'all
Yeah.
tried to fucking
No.
have sex? No.
I've only had one friend that was a girl that I never was like, yeah, I'm definitely not attracted
No,
to her
I've
at
never
all.
had sex with my girl best friends, but it felt like we were just really good friends. We were kicking it, doing cool things without a label and everything. We didn't talk about it. We knew the deal. We'd go on dates. We'd do shit, and we just end up fucking having fun, you know?
Yeah, but
Can
that
you
shit
relate
never
to that,
ends well.
Kayla?
It's casual. It's like super casual. You you don't text all day. You don't this and that. If y'all
feel
want to
like-
hang out, you want to hang
There's
out.
a time in your life where that can work, but
Yeah.
I also feel like it's very rare to happen
Yeah.
with the right person that you
Yeah.
vibe with and fuck with, because a lot of the times
Someone ends up getting.
someone gets attached. So it
Well, and
becomes
then
more.
and then you get into another casual relationship, kind of, it's just kind of.
Yeah, I mean,
They
I
can talk to
definitely
other
think that there's a
people.
time
You
and
can
a
talk to
place.
other people,
I
but
think there's definitely a time and a place, especially when you're
I
like.
kind of sound like a hoe, but not really though. It's just genuine
no, I
fun
think
time.
that's what our age, if you're in
But
your
it's not-
20s, it's what is very.
Well, with me,
I'm
common.
it's
not
not
gonna
always
lie.
about sex though. It's not.
It's
We don't
pretty-
always
it's-
have sex. We kind of just go out and have fun and do that. And if sex
Yeah.
happens, that's fine. But it's really. I went on a date with a chick the other day. She's super cool.
That's dope.
Definitely a casual friend for sure. We haven't had sex.
Yet.
Yeah,
I don't.
right.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Not at you, because you're a little bit different, and it sounds a little bit like sexist, whatever. I feel like the whole hookup culture shit is disgusting. That's
Well, hold on.
gross.
My question is who chooses if sex happens or not? Is it the guy
The
or the
girl, bro. What-
So who's
guys fuck who
responsible?
they can,
Hold on. So
girls
who's
fuck who they
responsible for
want.
the hookup culture?
Yeah, true.
If it's the woman that gives access and
what I would
decides when sex
nah,
is,
you can't only
who's
put it on girls because the
It
guys
takes
are.
two to tango though.
well,
Yeah,
the
it-
girl-
number one, it
obviously the
takes two
guy's
to tango.
pursuing, but
Yeah.
okay, you're in a relationship. Who is if the girl's not in the mood? This shit's not
All right,
happening.
let me ask you a question. How many times you failed 225 bench before you got it?
A few times.
Okay, how many times do you think you have to try with a girl before she like lets you go home with her? Sometimes
It
it's a work in
depends on
progress.
if you got game or not.
Okay,
it's very person
sometimes
dependent.
it depends. It's a work in progress. Sometimes like you
takes
feed
time.
little information and whatever. Like okay, then she starts to develop feelings for you. She's okay having sex with you. And to that guy, bro, a majority of guys, like if you're a girl watching this, like you probably are not watching this if you're a girl, but guys do not give a fuck about your feelings. They do not give a fuck about you. They just want to have sex with you, especially if they're in their early 20s. All they want is to have sex with you.
Most guys, 100%.
So
yeah, most guys.
So you got to keep that in your mind. Like if you're a girl, keep that in your mind. Like unless you're going into it like, oh, this is a casual thing for sure. That's cool. Like do
See,
you?
yeah, it's a
rock with
mutual
it.
agreement. That's why I do it.
But I see what I was saying. Why I don't respond to girls because in my mind it's like, oh, I'm just gonna have sex with them. But in their mind it's like, oh, he answers me all day. Like he makes time to FaceTime me. Like he's interested. Like I'm not interested. I'm bored. And I'm like, okay, what's
so
what's
what
the
if
word?
you just be straightforward about that?
And usually when I am,
Red flag.
no, not even that. Girls honestly like
No,
they
for real.
perceive it a little bit better.
Oh.
Because I say it and I'm like, I'm not interested in a
Because
relationship.
if I'm being honest, and sometimes like typically then a girl is like, oh, like he's not interested in me, and then now she's more
wanna
she's
pursue
more
it.
Yeah.
inclined.
Maybe that's the case, but like I'm very honest in
Yeah, same.
everything. Everything that I do, ask me a question, I answer it. Like that's the truth. So I'm the
I'm
same
gonna hold
way.
you to that. I
I
got
was
some
just gonna say,
questions for
think
you.
of
I
some
got
more.
some-
Ask me
I got
questions.
some good questions for you.
You can ask me questions, but like, but I was saying what I was saying earlier, just to circle back, like, fuck, I low-key lost my train of thought. But
Hookup culture is what you were talking about.
it wasn't even that. It was
Talking about relationships.
Oh no! It was about your time in your early 20s. I would much rather like TikTok and all that shit. TikTok is a distraction for the young men right now. That's why they promote all the girls that are topless and their tits are out. They're shaking ass and shit, and you're like, oh, I'm a horny little fucking whatever, dude. You're jerking off on OnlyFans,
It's a
paying
pretty
to see
dodgy
pussy.
app for sure.
No, it's literally the intro. It's okay, right? It's like foreplay. You warm up to something, then you have sex, right? TikTok is foreplay. It's playing with you a little bit. It's like, oh, there's a hot girl, maybe she'll pop up. Oh, half of her tit is out. Like it's foreplay. But what does that do?
Beep up.
It just distracts you.
Bop, bop.
No, it just distracts you. Like I'm so serious. If you're in your young 20s, in your teens, in your early 20s and shit, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna waste my time scrolling through TikTok, liking ass pictures and looking at titties all day, like it's the government's way to distract you from being more successful. Because what are you doing all day? You're filling your head with bullshit. You're watching dumb shit that doesn't teach you any value. You don't learn anything. But you know who's making a lot more money? You know who's a lot more successful? The people who aren't wasting their time all day on TikTok, or the people who are using TikTok to make
intent.
money
With intent. Scrolling with intent.
Starting a
That's what my
business.
girlfriend says all the time. I was just going to say, like, what's the intent? I'd be like,
Pussy.
close it out.
Damn.
Good shit, Chase.
Nah, it's smart
good
though.
shit.
It's for real.
Yeah.
It's for real. Like that's the thing. TikTok is for sure
I
a
don't
waste
even
of time.
use
It rots your
TikTok
brain.
anymore though.
So I want to know, you're talking all this grind. What do you do to recharge yourself? And this is I want to know for everyone. Because you cannot work 24/7. You are going to burn out. So what is that you do that recharges you?
Honestly, I like to number one, I sleep a lot. Like I sleep like 10 hours a day for sure. I be sleeping. Then I'll
Sleepy
play
nigga?
basketball
That
in
boy
Alpha Land because
sleeping.
like I have to get 8,500 to 10,000 steps a day. And
that like recharges you mentally.
Yeah,
and,
it's a break for me. Like it's a break. Like, oh, I don't have to think about this. I don't have to think about that. I don't have to edit this video. I don't have to make this thumbnail. I don't have to make this TikTok. I don't have to talk to a manufacturer about supplements. Like I could just play basketball for an hour and like it's cool, it's fun, whatever. Or I'll watch YouTube, but like the YouTube videos I'm watching, sometimes they're cool and they're funny, like the Danny Duncan videos, or like I'll go back and watch like old Dom Mazzetti videos because they're just nostalgic for me as a kid. Or I'll watch Callum Von Moger videos. Like my favorite one is like going to Hooters and like the LA Aquarium. Like it's just a funny ass video.
I wonder why.
But I just love Callum. You know what I mean? So I'll watch
That's
that.
what it is.
I'll watch that as I'll watch that as like a nostalgic kind of thing, like de-stress. Or I'll watch like informational videos. Like I'll watch like Alex Hormozy stuff. Or I'll watch like podcasts, like Joe Rogan podcasts.
I love his
things
podcast.
like that. And I genuinely think that it has affected my life like positively. Not spending 8 hours a day on TikTok. Like I would take a shit and it'd be 45 minutes that would go by and be like, damn, like
Haven't even wiped your
I was
ass yet.
You
done.
got them
I was
red
done
marks on your
shitting.
knees, right?
Bro, it'd be like, bro, yeah, you got your elbow marks on your knees.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be shitting for 45 minutes. I'm like, damn, like I haven't dropped a nugget in 38 minutes.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I've just been
37
scrolling
exactly,
through TikTok, like doing nothing.
Damn.
So when I stopped doing that, I genuinely feel like my life got better.
Okay. What about you, Kaylo?
Honestly, if I'm being like, I said honestly already, so if I'm being honest, I honestly, fuck me.
What's going on? What's going on?
bro.
Fuck it, just let
Next
it out.
question, Chase, man. What's going on with you, man?
Well, mine's like, oh, you got it? Oh, my bad.
Kayla,
I'm out of it.
what are things that are
Kayla,
going
you
on in your
go.
life?
What?
No.
No. What recharges you? For someone that grinds, you work very hard. Like, what's something that recharges you?
Sleep is a big thing. Just disconnecting. So if that's going for a walk, if that's like aimlessly just sitting on my patio and like looking at nothing, or just hanging out with like my cats. That sounds fucking weird, but honestly,
Max.
just be shout out Max and Patoon. But being around them and just like realizing like their point on earth is just to like comfort me and just walk around the house. Like that's crazy to me. And it simplifies things in my life. So when I'm having bigger problems or I'm stressing about some stupid shit, I'm like, damn, like that's a cat, and the cat just literally sleeps.
That
and
nigga's
does
just
nothing
being
else.
a little nigga, just rubbing on shit.
Right. It just
purring.
grounds you, brings you back. And I feel
Yeah.
like what we do, everything that we do, we think we have all these big problems, but then we look at our parents and we look what jobs they have and what they're going through and what they went through. And it's like, we really don't have, we shouldn't be complaining. We shouldn't be.
You ever hear the thing where it's like, I guarantee you that if you took your problems and you threw them in a pile
You take
and
it
you had to
back.
snack someone else's, you'd fucking swap that shit for your own
Yes.
problems right away.
Exactly.
I
Shit,
have
that's
that.
crazy.
I have that feeling all the time. I'm
Uh-huh.
like, damn, like I got up this morning at 8 a.m. I called Jay to talk about like when we were working out and shit. But I was up at 8 a.m. and I finished editing my video at 3 o'clock. It was exported and added to YouTube. Like, and then I drove to the gym. Like, I literally from 8 a.m. I was editing it during my haircut. Like dead ass editing my video during the haircut on iMovie on my iPhone. And like, even though my brain was fried after like 7 hours of being on my fucking phone, I would much rather have to edit a YouTube video for 7 hours where I get to laugh and like go to Target and do a grocery haul with my brother and like hang out with my homie Kieran and like do all my shit than have to go to a 9-to-5 job, sit at a cubicle and like input information that some computer is going to take my job in 2 years, bro.
Or scroll on TikTok and look
Yeah.
at titties. Right?
Yeah.
But what about you, Calvin?
Pretty nice.
Mine's like the Adderall addiction thing. So I've been doing like meditation.
That
It's new to me.
recharges you?
Recharging me is meditation, journaling, and then like I've been doing a lot of neuro books because this shit's been hard, bro. Like it's really a fucking rough patch.
Have you
You were-
tried?
you
Like
addicted
life
to
is,
Adderall?
yeah, I was like 110 milligrams a day, 120 a day, like just
Fucking
popping
shit,
them. I was
bro.
like,
How are you
candy.
not dead?
I don't know. I'm alive, dog.
Do you ever
I'm
take?
alive and I'm dead.
Do you ever think about taking like DHEA?
I've never heard of it.
You should talk to Jay about Transcends. It's really good, bro.
I don't
use
know.
it.
Well, I'm more on
Oh,
like
Dihexa.
Drop the code. Drop the code.
Oh, dihexa.
drop the code.
It's a link. It's a link.
No, so I'm
Wait,
more.
but have you used It's not acupuncture. It's acupressure. It's like a mat, and it has a bunch of like little spikes on it.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds scary, and you lay on it, and it's. I don't know the full science behind this, but it's your sensory is like overloading because you're feeling this constant pain, but it's all over your back that you instantly relax and you just
Mm-hmm. You just chill.
you de-stress. It is insane. I've done it like not this past week, but the week prior. I did
Definitely
it a bunch of
need to
days
try
in a
it out.
row.
You buy like a rug?
Unreal. No, just look up acupressure mat. You can get it on
That's dope.
Amazon for
You
like
can get it on
29
Amazon.
bucks. It's insane. Like if I'm like starting to get anxious, I'll lay on it and I'm instantly relaxed. Like you go through this quick pain thing. It's kind of like an ice bath.
Yeah.
You have this crazy rush of pain and then it just goes away, and you get out and you're relaxed and
Yeah.
you're present.
That's how I feel because I kind of been doing cold exposure too, like a motherfucker. As soon as I wake up, cold exposure, and then I'll journal and then I'll meditate. That's like nuts. Like I got crazy dopamine, but I feel like everything's just boring right now, bro. It fucking sucks ass. Like
How's your like stress levels and shit?
it's awful, bro. Like I don't feel shit. It's just kind of like
It's
everything.
It's like you're on trend.
The only
That's literally
thing
what it
that
is.
is like that
Deep
I
in
kept,
prep.
the only thing that I kept on to like sober now is the gym. I noticed that like I'm 2 a-days now. Like I just go now, and it gets me recharged. Like that's the only thing I hold on to. Everything else is boring that I did.
That's what I do. I set my
Everything
schedule
else.
up around the
But I
gym.
also know giving. Like so, it's gonna sound fucking weird, but like I've just been trying to find new dopamine that's gonna give me natural dopamine. I don't want to take this or take that. Just you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like I've been taking a little bit of shrooms, microdosing, but it's whatever. Cause I'm just trying. You know, I'm trying anything. But giving to the homeless, bro. Just kind of like it doesn't matter how they got there. Like dead ass. This is just not jokes to chase. I'm being straight up. And they all say God bless, and I'm just kind of like, yo, it like wakes me up, gives me dopamine. I just like giving. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But journaling's helped a lot, and then the gym mainly.
Okay, so I'm going to transition because you said like the gym. The gym does not give me the same feeling that it used to. I used to work at Walgreens. There'd be times I'd wake up at fucking 5 in the morning to go open up the store, work 8 hours, and I would be in my car just like jamming out, screaming to the fucking music, hyped to go train. It's rare that I get that feeling and I'm like excited to train. And I get to do something that so many people like are envious of. Like it's literally my job is to work out.
You kind of feel like shit.
And
right?
I don't have the same love. It kind of is the reason why I don't stream gaming. I don't film my fishing content because those are the things that I haven't tapped into like social media. They're still me. That's all me, just me, pure enjoyment.
Well, that's the thing I've been doing too. Is like a lot of neuro shit. Like you kind of just gotta do it on some. I don't know how to explain it. You gotta like, it's weird, bro. I've been reading a lot on that shit. That's disconnecting for sure. Or what is it called? What'd you say?
Disassociated.
Disassociating that shit. It's like studying what is wrong with me. It's like you'll figure it out if you just keep.
If I were you, does this stop at 30 minutes? Or?
No, this keeps going. It's
Okay,
rolling.
I was gonna say because I
We
noticed
go
it.
hours.
Okay,
I'm down.
I feel like something Jay
We
says
know.
often, but
What?
what?
She's not wrong. If
But-
you caught that, you caught that.
Yeah, but what I was saying is like, so I took like a break from the gym. Like I didn't train for like over a month, and honestly, that did help me a lot. Like although looking at myself in the mirror, I was like, fuck, man, I look disgusting. Like because eating like shit, wasn't training. I had cracked my collarbone and shit, so I had a stress fracture that I couldn't train. But getting back on track after that has kind of re-sparked it. Like I remember when I was in high school, I had the same shit.
Yeah,
I
no,
was
I'll
last
get
period
sparks.
downing oatmeal. I was excited to go lift.
Yeah, like I'll get sparks with like prep and stuff, and as I get leaner,
Yeah, that's why I had
can
now.
take the pump cover off, and like people telling me that I look leaner, giving the reassurance. But like, I can't take a month off. My goal has been bodybuilding. That's something that I
No, but
that's
sometimes
something
like,
I will put my life on the line for. Is
you know
reaching
what's-
my goal.
You know what's crazy though? Like I noticed on Adderall too. It's like a diuretic kind. I was always diced, like more diced than I am now. But
Pooping all the time.
no, I don't know.
Adderall
said
suppresses your
Adderall,
appetite.
yeah, you don't
diuretic.
Adderall
means
makes
you'd
you
be
like
peeing
not
and shit.
eat.
No, like I ate all 5-6 meals.
And
Like
it
I
is a
just
diuretic.
knew I knew I had to eat.
You
But
take Adderall, you'd be shitting quick.
well, what's crazy is that I liked about getting off of Adderall is I prioritized the gym more. On Adderall, I did not. I would work out one day sometimes and then rest the whole week because I felt like a little injury or something. Blah blah blah. But it's kind of cool getting off Adderall now. I prioritize the gym like a lot more. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I was focused on money. Like this shit, fucking. If you take that much Adderall, bro, you're fucked. Like I'm telling you. Like don't do it. Like.
I feel what you feel though about like the being lost in the gym. It's just
Y'all
like
both
a,
need
You
a
don't have
trip.
the excitement.
yeah,
but
like
like-
You guys need a
none.
trip.
But it's also different because obviously
No,
all
I'm
of us
serious, you
here,
need a trip. Thailand changed my life, bro. I
all
came
of
back
us
with a new
here film
perspective.
content, but like I'm the only one that's super. You just now are prepping for your first show, but like I can't. Like you can still make content and not be going to the gym and have it like that. But like if I don't feel like going and I'm supposed to go train, I need to go train. I need to give it my max effort so that I actually make like progress. So it's like not only like the bodybuilding aspect. Obviously, it's a privilege to be able to compete and all that stuff. But then also like I'll be going to the gym and I'll be like, fuck, like I haven't had a good workout all week, but like I also haven't filmed like a mic'd up or anything or a YouTube video. And now I got to worry about filming like by myself and setting up all this. And then like if I'm doing a mic'd up, you got to bring energy. And if I'm just like headphones on, bumping
trip,
Young
I'm
Boy,
telling
like
you.
That's the
bro.
thing. Yeah, that's the thing people don't
trip.
understand about like what you like with social media. That's our job. Like you get what you put in type shit. So if it's like you don't want to come talk on a mic or do a voiceover when you just feel like shit and you don't even want to be there. So
When
it's
you-
kind of hard.
faking a
When you were
smile.
in Thailand, did you want to film more?
100%.
I wanted to film everything.
I almost started my YouTube. Like, I finally just started my YouTube, but I almost started my YouTube up there.
I'm telling you, bro. When I was in Thailand, I filmed every single day. I was excited. I went to the gym every day with Kyle. I was excited. I wanted to eat the clean foods at the street market and like get the chicken and the sticky rice and
It's like
fruit
all
shakes.
they had there, bro.
Bro, yeah. I wanted
It's
to
the
eat clean.
best.
I wanted to train. I wanted to go to the gym. Like, it literally, like, when you go somewhere like that and there's literally nothing to do but eat, relax, de-stress, and train, you feel so much better. If you were able to go, the tickets were expensive. I think I paid like $1,700 round trip on my ticket.
That's
but you
not
can.
terrible.
That's- yeah,
like
it's
you're
not
going
Damn, you
across the
got
country.
round trip? I paid
Wow.
2 there, 2 back.
That's fucking nuts. But you booked
Well,
one
1,400
ways.
one time. 1,400 one time
Well,
because I got a.
I
little
took my
discount.
brother with me,
And
so I
two-
booked
oh,
me
okay.
and my brother. So it
For
was like,
1,700?
well, I
each?
upgraded the seats, so it was like $4,000 total. For each
Oh,
of
I
us.
thought you said
He
for
said,
both.
"Let me get an
No,
upgrade."
four
So
grand
put it
total
on
for
the
both.
card.
No, but I
that's
see what
not
you're
bad.
saying. That's
But
true.
then I stayed at a nice apartment, but I look, got ripped off because like Airbnb, they be taxing. Like you could get a nice hotel room for like $40 a night. If you went for even a week and just trained, ate, relaxed, de-stressed, you would want to film. You would want to, like, because I make videos for the people who watch my videos. Like, I don't make videos for me. If I made videos for me, I wouldn't be making videos.
That's one thing that I feel,
I
and
make
that
videos
will
for
like
people who
motivate
wanna
me. Is
watch.
that the same thing with this podcast? Like, there's a lot of people I get the most feedback on this podcast because we
dope.
talk about the real shit. We obviously bullshit and talk. Kelly's talking about getting jerked off and shit, but we also talk about
Skip the first
real
10 minutes
shit.
of the podcast and you get a good podcast.
Yeah, 100%.
nah, that's what makes the podcast the podcast. Is it could go like all over it. So like I feel like selfish sometimes when I'm not posting content. It's like, and I'll
Sometimes
get like
you
a
gotta
message
be
or someone
selfish,
comes up to
though.
me and like, oh bro, I love your content. It's like, damn, well I'm stripping that away from you. That's why I don't. I used to post motivational videos all the time, and sometimes they flop, and like it gets 2,000 views. But I'm like, someone might have saved that. Like that video could
One
really impact.
person.
But
And,
you
like,
got to remember,
that's
bro.
why I
Like that's why I
started
said I don't
social
make
media.
videos for me. I make videos for them. Like, well, I didn't have an older brother. I made a lot of mistakes growing up. A lot. I got arrested. I almost got expelled from school multiple times. I got suspended from school multiple times. I got in trouble with the police. I got in a bunch of fights. My dad didn't talk to me for over 4 months. Like, didn't say a single word. I lived in his house. Wouldn't look at me. Wouldn't say a word to me. Would have conversations with my brother, my mom at dinner. Would not look me in the eyes after I got arrested. Like, he was done with me. I moved out. I lived at my girlfriend's crib at the time for like the whole summer. And I guarantee you, if I would have had an older brother to learn from, I would have saved myself so many mistakes. I would have saved my parents so much money and heartbreak, watching their kid go down like a terrible path and make bad decisions and just be a shithead, bro. I got suspended for force feeding a substitute teacher cake and cooking. Going, choo-choo, open your fucking mouth. The train is coming. Like, it's
Open
funny
up,
to laugh
bitch,
at
tell
now.
that.
But it's funny to laugh at now because it's a funny story. But, like, back then, do you realize how fucked up of a kid I had to be? How attention hungry I needed to be to do that?
Yeah, that's
And get in
that's
trouble. And then my
outlandish.
parents get a phone call that their 17-year-old son force-fed a substitute teacher cake.
See,
Dude.
And I was a big kid. I was 195, 6 foot, shoveling cake in a teacher's mouth.
I'm on the opposite side
haven't
of
heard-
you
seen that one before.
because you were the bad one, right?
Let me finish real
my-
quick just before I lose this thought because
Okay,
I'd be
okay,
prep
keep going.
brain.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the reason I make the videos
Yeah.
is because those kids that don't have an older brother can look to me to learn from my mistakes or like look to me as a good influence or someone who like brings humor but like also motivates them to be more creative, be more successful, like be more dedicated to things. Like I make videos for the kids who needed an older brother because I never had one. And I fucked up so many times that if I had an older brother, I wouldn't have fucked up. Look at my younger brother.
So that's what I'm trying
My
to say.
brother has a
I
4.0
grew
GPA.
up with two older brothers who completely fucked their lives, drugs, jail, running away, like everything. And I was the perfect child. I learned from every single thing they did. Like I'm terrified
Facts.
of drugs, like literally, like cigarettes make me want to barf, like marijuana, like anything. I'm so scared of it because of that. So it's interesting because
'Cause
I'm
of
the opposite
association.
side. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm-
no, I
I'm
feel like
telling
that.
you
Like my
straight
dad completely fucked up. So for the longest, I had the worst association with weed. I hated it. If you smoked weed, you were a fucking bum. And you know what it took? Realizing that Joe Rogan like smoked weed, and he'd have all these successful people. I saw Elon Musk smoke weed. I was like, well, I can't say you're a loser because that nigga's winning over just about everybody in the world. So like, you ain't a loser if you smoke it. And so, but for the longest, I had that really bad association with it because I was like, well, he wasn't shit and he did this, so I'm not gonna do this because like I don't want to be anything like you. Your next Instagram caption it needs to be, I do it for the kids who look like me. I believe in you. That's what you need to do because that's what you do it for.
That's dead ass. Like my younger brother, for example, like grew up with an older brother who fucked up a lot. My brother goes to Lehigh, has a fucking academic scholarship that gets like a mid, like 3.7 or something GPA at like a fucking damn near like elite level college. My parent, he never fucked up in high school, had like a 4.0. The kid was, and also, aside from the fact, I was the most ungrateful little shit. Like, my dad moved from a foreign country in his 30s to try to give his kids a better life, and I was an ungrateful fuck. Bro, I can buy my brother Starbucks, and you'd think that someone gave him a kidney. Like, most grateful, polite kid I've ever met in my life. And I'm lucky for him to be my
But that's
little
what
brother.
built you today,
What's
bro.
the
All
age
those
gap between
experiences.
you two?
2 years.
It's only 2 years?
Yeah, my brother's 21. I'm 23.
Damn, I
But,
thought
like,
he was younger.
I can tell you for a fact that having me as such a fuck up older brother made him such a better person because he saw all the things I got in trouble for.
Yeah.
So if I could be like that for someone else, I would do it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I didn't grow up with both parents. They were never together. So, like, that is me seeing that and realizing whoever I have a kid with, we're stuck. Like, that's it. I don't give a fuck if it's not working. We have to make it work
That's how
because
I
I do
feel.
not want a broken home. I lived with that. And, yes, there's some people that go through all this trauma and they turn out bad. And there's some people, like, I mean, I've gone through, I talked about my life story in the last podcast, but, like, they go through a whole bunch of shit and, like, turn out, like, the way they are. Like, I treat my girlfriend to the level that I do because I never got to see anyone treat my mom like that. My mom was a single mom. So, like, that is deep down me trying to make up for that. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Because
what I
that's the
see.
next, that's like, who was the most important women in a guy's life? It's going to be his mom and his wife.
I feel like, but that's like, so
Facts.
something that I struggle with, especially from like a broken home as well, is within relationships, it's terrifying because you don't want to fuck up and you don't want it to be turn into a broken home.
You fear, like, loss.
I fear
like,
exactly.
I fear loss a
abandonment,
lot.
loss.
The
like, all the
biggest-
time.
That's what I'm saying. I fear
Like,
divorce because, like,
No
I've
parents.
seen.
I lost my grandfather. That was like my father figure. I've lost like friends. So like loss is not something that I am good with.
Are
And
all
I
your parents
constantly
divorced?
have a
Yeah,
fear
they've
of
been.
loss.
I mean,
Your parents are divorced?
yeah.
Yours
So I
and
grew up.
yours?
I grew up with
They
a.
were never married.
But
That's
honestly, I grew up
wild.
like my dad was like a big. Fuck, my bad, pops. But my dad was a big time drug dealer back in the day. He probably divorced my mom. Was whatever. Went through a lot of shit.
Statute
and
of
then-
limitations hopefully kick in here.
What?
Statutes of limitations.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that they don't look him up and they're just like cops at his crib.
no, he's good now. I mean,
Okay, word.
he was just. But no, they at a young age, yeah, this blah blah blah. When I grew up in a broken home too, and then my mom married this dude named TJ for 14, 15 years, and I just moved to Dallas, remember? And I moved
Yeah.
back just to. So he fucked up, cheated on her, fucking. So I moved back to help her. This blah blah blah. But yeah, I've seen her like go through, multiple, like 3 guys at least, and 2 divorces after like, a couple years, this and
Yeah.
that. So it's just
Your
kind of hard to
lifetime,
see. Yeah, but then it's like I'm the man of the house. You know what I'm saying? Like I got my mom like that, so I know I'll treat a female very well because like I'm doing that for my family. Like right now, the main priority is my mom, family, and just like finding my purpose that God gave me on this life, and then giving back to the homeless. That's enduring riches. That's what I think enduring riches is, because I can go buy a G-Wagon or go buy this watch, go buy all this cool shit, these kicks and shit, but nothing goes with me except my character. You know what I'm trying to say?
Exactly.
So that's the
Everything.
main thing I'm building on, and it's just scary though, because if I do find the one, I know she's gonna be the one. I'm just gonna be scared of getting divorced because I'm built around divorces and lost parents. Like,
Yeah.
It's exactly
you know
how
what I'm saying?
I feel.
Like 15 years with a stepdad, like he was cool, bro. He bought me a truck, he got me this and that, and then he's just gone, cheated on my mom, like still disrespecting her. I might have to slap him, but
You might have to.
Shit.
I got everything
Yeah.
in life is borrowed except for time. Your time is the only thing that you cannot buy more of, and so your memories are the only thing that you take with you in the ground. You
That's
don't
what I'm
take the
saying.
money. I don't take this viral video with me. I don't take any of that.
that's
He
what I'm
said,
saying.
I
This
take
viral
my
video,
memories
clip it.
Clip
and I
that
leave
shit.
my impact.
4320.
4320. No, real shit though. Like what you know what I'm trying to say? You can't really take shit with you. Your
Exactly,
character
bro.
lives for eternity, so I'm really just trying to turn up big time to where people remember me, kind of like notoriety instead of like
Yeah.
statistics and money and type shit.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
it's
not
cool
gonna
making
lie.
money and stuff.
I'd
but
rather have $200 million and nobody know my fucking name than me have $200 million and everybody knows I have $200 million.
I definitely would, especially
agree.
with
Because
my story and
sorta-
everything. I think I would impact so many more people because you can get instant
I
fucking.
see what you're saying.
no, I would
Word.
rather nobody know my
Yeah,
name.
No,
but
no,
there's
I
two
wanna be-
sides to it.
I
Like
wanna
Jay was
be-
just explaining the
yeah.
other side.
I want to be rich. I want to be super fucking rich, but not up there to where like I don't want a lot of people to know who I am,
can't think
but
of
I
the
can't
word.
help.
Wait, what?
I can't think. If I were making content and you saw that I have $200 million and I have all this, you're instantly going to listen to what I say because you're looking up.
can
you're
have
like,
an
and
impact.
it's proof.
Yeah.
It's like what people listen to Andrew Tate. Motherfucker drives a Bugatti. He's like, well, he's fucking extremely rich.
Yeah,
so
no,
like,
I wasn't
but
going. I
say
wasn't
you-
going
say
against.
You owned,
are you-
like, say you own some like a chain of gas stations.
And no one
Nobody
knew?
knows your fucking name. Nobody
But
knows
what's
you
your
own it.
impact?
That's what I'm
Bro,
saying. You're talking
I'm
about being a
saying
big brother
you
to
gotta-
the world.
your
you know what I'm saying?
impact is that you
that's
just
why
set your
I
family
make
up.
videos. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is like, what I'm saying is I make videos for a reason.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's what I'm talking
No, yeah,
about.
I'm
Talking
What
to
I
the
talk
mic,
about.
talking to the fucking mic.
My bad. I make videos. I make videos for a reason, obviously, to try to help people. But at the same time, like, if I could have 200 mil and nobody know my name, I'd rather have that because you have peace and quiet.
No, exactly.
You can spend
yeah.
time
I'm
with your
I'm with
family.
you on that.
Nobody,
Okay,
you're not
so-
a target.
So let's dive
You gotta
into
think,
that.
bro,
That's
like-
then.
exactly what I'm talking about. I don't want to be a
People should
target.
know
It
that
makes
targeted,
sense.
businesses
bro.
are still a target.
No,
If someone
different.
knows it,
Now,
motherfuckers
someone
slip in
versus
Walmart, what they
everyone is
do?
different.
Hey, I'm gonna call my lawyer. You right? You slip in Walmart. What do people want to do? They
This-
want to go and sue because they're gonna target the Walmart. So if you own the Walmart, they'd be
This is
targeting
kind of
you.
backtracking off task, but like when I do write in my journal, I hope I die and someone laminates that hoe and reads it and shows it to the world type shit. You know what I'm trying to say?
You got some bars in there. You said you gonna
Nasty
start
bars.
rapping and
Chase is
shit.
spitting.
Way to ruin a fucking good moment.
No, that's good. I like
might have
funny. I
some-
like funny.
Some good one-liners.
No, really
He
though.
said, "I
That's-
like funny."
That's like
Punches him.
disconnection because I was awful at writing in school, but when I really tap in, I'm like, wow, I'm pretty good. I just don't do commas and shit. I don't know how to do that. You know, so there's that
That boy
boy
got no punctuation.
that boy got no punctuation.
25 lines of just.
I've never read a book in my
Three
Dear
life.
Lord, have
pages
mercy.
of
I love you.
words.
Me neither.
I've
until
never read a book in
I'm
my
an
life.
audiobook type of guy. I can like clean
I'm
and
not
go
even
work out
that.
and listen
I'm
to it.
visual. I'm podcast,
what
like
you need to
visual
do, I'm
podcast.
telling you, because I was the worst student. I struggled with school.
I'm not
bro. I
reading.
remember fucking English class. We were seeing how fast we could read a page, bro. And I'm still reading the page, and I'm looking around.
I'm still on the
Everybody's
first
hands
line,
up.
and
Hold
everyone's
on.
done.
I'm like a quarter in. Everyone's hands up. I'm still going. It's like another 30 seconds. Everybody's hands up, and I can see like the teachers like now
Yeah.
standing right here. I was like, I'm done. Like I was nowhere close to be. I don't even know what the fuck was going on in that page. So I've never been good
Yeah.
at reading. But you get an audiobook, and you also follow along with the hard copy. It stays in your brain so much
love
better.
that.
So
I
you
fuck
have
with that.
You literally have the person reading it.
Yeah,
to
the
you.
audiobook.
like when
is-
you
Nah,
write,
I
you can
retain,
remember.
I retain information better visually
Like visual,
seeing
yeah,
it.
same.
As far as like
But-
watching, like for example, a Joe Rogan podcast, I love that because I can sit down, I can visually watch them having the conversation. It's engaging. They put shit up on the screen sometimes for you to watch. For me, bro, I can tell you honestly, like people are gonna think I'm lying. I have never read a book in my life, ever. I have never read a book
I'm
from the
not good
front
at
to the
reading
back
either.
in my life.
Like I can read good, but like
In high school,
audiobooks
didn't
are my
read-
shit.
didn't pick it up.
Some slime ass shit, bro. When I was younger and we'd be like reading time, bro, I just look through the pictures and paste my page swipes
Yep.
with everybody else. I never read.
Bro,
I
remember,
used to just be rebellious to random shit.
I remember cutting a hole in my book and putting like a phone-sized hole in it so that I could go on my phone when I was in high school.
I used to
So I'd
just
be
draw
in
shit.
class.
That
nigga
boy's
was
smart.
devious.
I would be in
Smart.
Devious
class,
and smart.
Bro, I would come in with a book, like the book everyone else is reading, and I'd buy another copy at like Barnes and Noble or some shit for like $14 of Mice and Men. I can't even tell you what half that shit was
It's
about.
actually a really good story.
I'm sure it was.
I've
I
never
know.
read
I
that.
know. Lenny broke some bitch's neck. That's the only thing I know. I know
Lenny
some
got put down.
big fat
Lenny got
slow
put
dude,
down,
broke a woman's neck.
Rest in
Some-
peace.
A big fat dude broke a woman's neck. That's what I know. But I can tell you for a fact, I have never read a book from front to back in my entire life, ever. But what I can watch is podcasts. So you got to play to your strength. But I have
Yo,
the worst dyslexia you've ever seen. in your life.
YTU, bro. You're a student of YTU, YouTube University.
Facts.
I get asked, all the- yo, where'd you learn how to
Hustlers
work on
University.
your cars? Like,
YouTube.
motherfucker, I've learned everything on YouTube. I just
Everything.
watched someone do it and like,
Yo, no cap.
I
I was
can
gonna
real
ask that.
Let me ask
I was
you-
gonna ask,
let me
yo,
ask
how
you a real
how
question,
You figure out
though.
this car.
I just fucking YouTube it and I just use my brain.
You a Bob the
dead ass
Builder
real question
motherfucker,
then.
bro.
For real.
Jay
Hear me
the
out.
Builder.
Hear me
Jay
out.
the
Hear me out.
Builder, bro.
Hear me out.
That's a question for me.
Yeah. Jay,
Listening.
You,
question
you
for
just
you.
changed your whole stance. So
No.
Hear me
Dead
out.
ass. Nah, relax.
Kevin's
Let me
making
get my
faces
question out.
behind you.
Fuck, bro. I just hear barking in my ear and shit. Stop that laugh.
I like your laugh.
No, I'm
Getting
kidding.
horny,
But
dude.
okay. Oh my God, bro. Let me ask you a question.
I'm getting bricked up,
Fuck.
dog, off your words. You talk so nice. Did that make you uncomfortable? Come on, go
I'm
ahead.
trying to ask Jay a legitimate question.
I just had an episode, bro. My bad.
Okay. Do you? Jesus fuck. You
I'll
got
s-
Tourette's, bro?
Yes,
Fuck. Put another pouch in and give it a second.
I just did.
All right, hear me
go.
out. I would if I could fucking get my words out.
Can you're literally talking right now? You're just choosing not to talk about what you want to.
All right, fuck y'all, bro. I'm finna drive home.
All right.
But okay, dead ass. Do you think that you could learn everything you know about bodybuilding and fitness from watching YouTube videos? Everything. You don't need to read a single book. You don't need to listen to nobody besides videos and shit on YouTube.
I mean, maybe.
I think
Probably.
that
The problem-
everything
Let's
you
hold on.
need. If
You
have
ask me a
good
question, I
sources-
gotta answer it. The problem is, it is all there. It is not a lack of information. It's the matter of deciphering which information
False
is actually
information.
valid. I could go look up all the cycle stuff. It might be super boring, but like to then have the knowledge to apply it to myself and like what to do. Those are like the fill in the blanks of like the X Factor,
Yeah.
the human decision. So like, yes, I could learn a lot.
But what I'm saying is like,
Motherfucking gripper,
damn, that's crazy.
young
Jay
griplet.
is
Put your feet
splitting
away,
his
bro.
toes on the table.
Put your fucking toes away, my boy. But deadass, you can learn everything you need to learn
Them
on
toes
YouTube.
got biceps, fool.
You don't need to read books about it.
No, 100%. That's why, like, I think it's not that hard to be successful because most people are unresourceful and lazy.
Laziness is the biggest
Yeah,
thing.
the other
No
thing
one's
is-
You,
consistent.
bro,
no one's
you
consistent.
can literally look up how to
Literally.
do anything. You want to fix your car? Look it up. You want to start a business? Okay, what do you got to do first? You want to start a clothing brand? What do you got to do first?
Go to
You
Jay's
want to
TikTok.
learn how to talk? You want to learn how to talk to girls? There's literally videos on everything.
Bro, I was like a month left in college, about to take my final exam. I worked at a gym for a year, and I just got trained. Honestly, for me, how I learned kind of like fitness and to train and coach and stuff is to be coached. So I was coached.
That too.
Wait.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
What about
coached.
the first part you just said? Where was that going?
What did I say? No, oh, yeah. No, the
You
thing
were
is about
final
the information.
exam.
No, about the information. This is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I trained.
I looked up the information myself and was coached by someone else just so I could learn. So I dropped out of college, and then
Oh, for like
pursued
online
social
coaching and
media.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, well, just to learn myself too as well. Instead of like
you had a
paying
month left before you got your degree?
something like that.
Yeah, y'all should have finished for real.
Well, I got my associate's just before getting my bachelor's.
Oh, okay. At least you had some sort of thing.
I have my badge.
But
I
like,
got a little bit of clout and I dipped.
It doesn't add
Yo.
value. I could go back and get that, but then I have a degree, and do I really retain all the knowledge from the degree? Fuck no. I got a piece of paper
Nah,
that I hang
it
on my
That
wall.
is so true.
Congrats,
That's so
bro.
true.
I was
Dude,
able
they
to
were
pass
trying to-
class in which I cheated
They were
on.
trying to put me in like these whack ass gyms I didn't want to train at. Like what the fuck, like 24 and stuff like that. No offense to y'all, but I'm
Everybody
not trying
starts somewhere though.
That's true, but I could have
Yeah.
started at the gym I was working at. Just
Yeah.
like Pico told me straight up. He's like, look, just do a little certificate on the side, this and that. You know?
That grunt work at like working at a gym, like a bullshit ass gym that you don't want to be at, has truly built me though. Like
That's because
genuinely.
there's trainers
You
all
started
around.
personal training? Is that what you
Yeah.
started? I personal trained, but
That's
I'm
what I was
still
doing.
not
I was doing like
certified.
physiology, anatomy, exercise science, all types of stuff.
I'm
Yeah.
street certified. You
The
feel me?
fuck?
I
Look at my clients. That's my certification right there. Results.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not
Results.
certified.
Results.
Well, I am certified, but I
certified.
wasn't when I started.
No, you don't.
Hey, I got a-
Legally, you don't have to be.
I got
No,
a
you don't
couple-
have to be, but like, I got my certification after I had already worked at LA Fitness as a trainer.
My
I
certification
got mine in
is
school.
building.
Like,
I be building
used to
baddies,
sell-
fool.
I used to sell.
Fuck
Okay, y'all want to hear a really
For
funny
real.
story? Y'all want to know how? Like, okay, so I'm the finesse god. Jay knows. Jay
Heard it
knows
here
I'm the
first.
finesse
Hold
god.
on. I guarantee you, because you're going to talk
Fucking
about how
narc.
you finesse the job, I guarantee you I have a better finesse.
Nah,
I'm going to one you up.
I
but
can
let's see.
guarantee you that whatever finesse god you think is not me.
That's
Okay.
what.
Right? Okay. Ask me a question though. I'm good at hustling. I'm good at like making money selling shoes, all that shit. Like I'm good at that. You know?
Yes.
Me selling shoes, all that shit. Right?
Yeah.
So I was hustling. I also used to sell Adderall. So there was a guy who
Watch out,
worked at
Chase.
LA Fitness.
Hey,
No,
you
there
got
was a
something
guy
for
who
me?
worked at LA Fitness.
Okay.
Nah, I don't get it. I'm not prescribed anymore. I had to end that portion of my life. Being a drug dealer is not a good idea. But
Yeah, it's
I
rough.
literally would sell Adderall to the manager of an LA Fitness for me to get a job because if I wanted in-state tuition in Florida. So in Florida, it's the cheapest. I went to the cheapest
Yo.
in-state tuition school. I went to the cheapest in-state tuition school in the country. It was Florida Gulf Coast in Fort Myers, Florida. I paid $2,500 a year for school. It cost me more to live at school than it did for me to go to school.
tuition and stuff.
But I had to get a fake lease with my cousin in Florida. I had to attend school there. I had to get a job there. So I was like, all these things I have to do in order to pay $2,500 because school in New Jersey was like $35K. I was like, I cannot afford that. I'm not going to ask my parents to afford that, and I can't afford that. So I got to do something. So I would sell the owner, like the manager at LA Fitness, my Adderall for a job. And then somehow that turned into me being a personal trainer. Keep in mind, I had no credentials whatsoever. So I trained there. I
That's
worked
why I didn't want to
kids
train
club.
at gyms like that, bro.
Bro, I trained.
You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
Yo.
I trained people under the table at LA Fitness. I worked in the kids club. I worked front desk, and I did
Not
valet.
the kids club.
Bro, I did
Valet
valet.
at LA Fitness?
No, different job. I worked valet
Damn.
and security and my own resale business all at the same time. So I sold Adderall, resold shoes, resold clothes, did valet, worked security, and then did front desk, kids club, and personal training at LA Fitness all the same job.
What was your monthly
Eight
income?
streams of
then?
income, bro, like
Yeah,
12K.
yeah.
I was
And
making
how old were you?
20.
Damn.
I made 96K in 8 months reselling shoes.
Yeah, no, we fucking seen the
The
video.
IRS know that?
Yeah, they do. I paid my taxes on it.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
making
yeah,
sure
yeah.
that
I've
I
seen the
went.
YouTube
A
video.
majority of that money
step
went to
aside,
taxes
kid.
and in my Robinhood account, which is not hot anymore.
Yeah,
It was hot. I put every single I put every penny I earned into Tesla.
R.I.P.
Damn.
Nah, I'm still good. I'm
Yeah,
up a
well,
little bit.
Alright.
Man,
But
I used
when
to
it goes
work.
back up to
I
when I
used to
bought it,
work
I'd
Home
chill.
Depot overnight in busboy, bro. I was living.
No, bro,
Home
I was a
Depot, I can see it.
lifeguard.
Overnight stalker.
I was a
dude.
lifeguard and never passed all
did-
the tests.
I did. I was like, I like.
Hold on. I am responsible for saving someone's life. I can't float on
that's
my
serious.
Your
back.
big ass can swim.
I can't float.
I feel like you would.
I
Sink
can't
like a
float on my
boulder.
back.
That's a big ass
China
nugget
water
of
is
water,
hard
bro.
as fuck. I just wanted to sink. I wasn't as big as I am now. Or obviously not as much muscle. And I somehow
Obviously.
like
I'm
got
genuinely
my
surprised you can
certification
swim.
because the instructor left and we got a new instructor. He got like fired, and I was just like, yeah, I'm still waiting on my certificate. And the motherfucker signed me that shit. I was not supposed
That's
to be
crazy.
deep water certified. I had all the saving
I
techniques
did-
down.
I
I knew
did
how to do
fucking
first
lifeguarding
aid,
too.
CPR, but like, I can't. I'm not a good swimmer. That's not my strong suit,
That's
bro.
okay.
I sink.
It
Black
looks-
people don't float.
I wasn't
sink
gonna
like a
say that,
rock.
but I can literally see your big ass just.
Well,
chilling
right
at the
now,
bottom.
I can't tell you the last
Crisscross
time.
applesauce,
I
bro.
can't tell you the last time I was in water in which my feet were not touching the ground. I can't tell you the last time.
Wait,
I
how
was
tall are
You don't go to the deep end?
5'9".
Oh shit.
Damn, bro.
You don't go
going
to the
hot
deep
How
end?
much you weigh, little boy? All right, we can play game. We wanna-
Fuck you. Bro.
we can go
Fuck
to.
you. Yeah, you really need
That's
the
a great
Adderall again.
transition. Great
What was the
transition.
You need
worst
to get back
job?
on
Why are you
Adderall.
fucking hating?
I'm kidding.
What
Huh?
was the
Jack
worst job
Italian?
you've had to work?
Worst job?
funny.
Just for what, like,
Yeah,
what-
everybody, everybody.
Okay, worst. There's two worst jobs. One worst job was
Swinging
front
dick?
No, never.
Relax.
Never. That's insane. No, I would never.
I've done
do
it
that.
before.
That's crazy.
Okay, can we?
We're
answer
gonna.
that?
I'm gonna answer the question real quick.
No, I believe it.
I'm gonna answer the question and
then
then we're gonna circle back to this because I
Okay.
do need to hear that. But I'll just get it out the way
I'll
before
let
I
you
lose
know.
my train of thought.
I'm honest.
Worst job I ever worked was either front desk at LA Fitness because I used to get up at 5 a.m. or I had to be there at 5 a.m. to open the doors to LA Fitness, which sucked. Or when I was in high school, shout out Bobby Murphy because if he's watching this,
Bobby.
he probably isn't.
Bobby.
But he had a landscaping
Bobby,
company.
bitch.
He had a landscaping company, and although the work sucked, I got paid like $25 an
Cash.
hour, cash in high school, getting paid $25 an hour, cash plus free lunch, and he'd pick me up and drop me off. Bro, majority of it was like mowing lawns. Yeah, I had to do mulch jobs. This one time I almost got electrocuted because I cut the wiring to someone's like under the house unit or whatever. I almost got fucking fried. I built rock walls and shit. But $25 an hour when you're working like low-key 10-hour days, I'd come home, I'd be buying shit. My parents like, how the fuck you get that money? I'm like, hard work, ma. Hard work.
Dude,
But
big
not
baller.
working.
What about you, Calvit?
Home
Yeah, you
Dep-
really be slinging dick?
in college, I was broke. Yeah, man. So in
let's hear it.
college,
Come on.
You prostituted?
I know some of the details about.
Nah, tell me the details.
Yeah,
you can tell me off camera if you want, but like,
yeah. I mean, I'll sprinkle a little bit of flavor on the mic.
yeah.
Little foot by the foot on the mic,
Hey,
man.
yo.
Yeah, I
Fruit by the
fucking
foot.
I had this buddy, man. I'm not gonna say any names.
You sound like Theo Vaughn.
No, I
this
did.
buddy, man.
No, I really did. Well, I was gonna say his name. My bad. No, look. We would go out all the time, and he always like pay the bar tab and stuff. So I'm like, you broke, I'm broke. You know what's going on? And I saw him take a Snapchat of me and then get a Cash App. So it was this person on Snapchat was just like paying him for pictures of me type shit. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? You better get me in on that shit. So I got it. First started off with little underwear pics, and more I wake up with like $200 in my Cash App. And then, you know what I'm saying? I was on Molly, fucking doing crazy shit at the time. So I was fucked up half the time. I stripped down one time, bro. And, a couple times. Maybe
you
a fu-
piped?
No,
fucked
I just showed my body off, bro.
Oh.
Swinging that dick.
Yeah.
Swinging dick.
I went on a date with an
That's
old woman for a
crazy.
$250 gift card.
And I used to
Yeah.
like, I would pawn, shout out Darian. It was funny, dude. We pawned her dad's TV and fucking remote for Mardi Gras, like alcohol money and some. I bought Molly with it. It was
That's
fucking nuts.
Damn, that's fucked.
But back
Damn.
to the job thing, Home Depot overnight, dude. I worked with a bunch of old heads, man. It fucking sucked ass. They talked shit to me all day, dude. All night, I mean.
Probably because they try to
You don't know shit about this 2x4.
Yeah, dude, no. I would go take a shit for an hour.
Well,
Like,
that's why they're
TikTok.
talking shit.
yeah, dude,
That's
I
why they
fucking
hated
no,
you.
because his job sucked, bro. He just sat there and he's like, no more headphones, because I was just listening to music. So I'm like, man, this dude's whack. I'm gonna go take a shit for an hour and just fucking pass time, you know? You'd hear him call me on the
Wait,
walkie-talkie, bro.
overnight,
Dude, like
Yeah, like
6.
restocking the shelves.
You going at like 7 and get off at like 7 a.m.
to stock shelves and shit.
Yeah, bro, it's all
That's
night.
crazy.
Lumber, all kinds of shit, man.
Yeah, man, your job sucked way more.
Yeah,
than
and then
mine
I
did.
go and busboy, and then I go work out, and then
Damn.
good thing social media worked out for me because I've quit every job I've ever worked.
Damn. That's kind of funny that you said you pimp yourself out though, because I went on a date with an
You've
older
done it.
woman. No, I never pimped myself out, but I went on a date with an older woman
Mm-hmm.
for like a $250 gift card, and then I used
To where?
just some Ruth Chris Steakhouse.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got an older woman to buy me some jeans and shit. There's definitely perks
Nah,
to it. I fucked a
I
couple
mean,
older
I
women.
used
Where
I
am
used
I?
that gift card. I used that gift card to buy a ticket to go see my girlfriend at the time. Like we were dating.
Oh, and
and
you was
I had to go see her, and like I didn't have money at that moment, so I just went on
so
a date
you
with
a
an older
ride
woman.
or die. You would take
Nah, there was
whatever.
there was app or
Hinge?
website. No. It was like seeking arrangements or some shit.
I've
I haven't
tried
been
that.
on it in a minute, but like it was
lot
just
of
like
trans, a lot of
no, because
transgenders.
no, you can change that shit. So like you can like set specifications. So like
I
you can say
did.
like only women, like no sexual activity. Like you can make like some pretty severe. Like when you're looking for a car and you like check the model.
No, I know what you're talking
Like,
about.
you
I
just be
did
like,
it.
please
I
don't
was
have a
broke
penis.
in
Like,
college, and I
don't
looked
sneak
up all the sugar mama websites I could, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I only did it that once. I felt kind of
I
uncomfortable.
mean, like 2 years later, I'm just fucking a bunch of older chicks now. It's fucking sick.
That's disgusting.
How, dude?
What's your weight? What's your age? What's your age
40.
cap? and your-
Weight
What's your
limit.
what's your
Hold
weight
on,
limit?
hold on, before we
What's
get
your
to
weight
his-
limit? What's your weight limit?
Oh, weight limit? Fuck, I don't even know,
She
dude.
ain't
Because
280,
she
ain't a real
she
lady.
can be 180 and look fine. But I fucked this 48-year-old that's probably like. I'm just being honest, bro. Like,
Continue.
yeah, I don't know. She's like one. Nah, I don't know. Like weight limit? I don't know, bro.
What, she
I
about
thought you-
190?
Wait, how much she weigh? She was 48.
No,
and how much?
no, she's like 130, bro. She's like
48, 130.
Yeah, 140. Yes.
I can respect that.
Redhead, dude.
That's
She's
old-
hot as fuck,
Nah,
too.
I take it back.
She's a good-looking redhead, dude.
Okay.
Hey, man, give my man his respect.
You piped a
That's
48-year-old.
Yeah, and then 41 in Dallas. Jay knows about Dallas one. She's cool.
I know about both of them.
She's a high-end massage therapist, so I just get fucking dope-ass massages, and we just drink wine for 3 hours, and then we fucking have fun, you know?
You are Theo Vaughn. For real. I be fucking a
That boy Calvin's different. Now back
Bro.
to what we were talking
Very
about.
48.
I
How
got
old
a
are
video,
you?
dude. I got a video if y'all want to see it.
That's
got a
literally
video.
your like you could be piping like your mom's age.
Well, my mom told me,
She
like,
could have went to high school with your mom.
so her rule is, because
You
she's
know who would
single
enjoy
now.
that video? He would enjoy that video.
I've never watched any of the things.
I'm
like
just
that.
kidding. I don't have a
like
video.
I don't like. I do need to see that though.
Bop. Fucking that ass, boy.
Fucking Christ.
No, damn, dude. People are going to think I'm a creature on here, dude.
You are
You are.
a fucking creature.
Hey,
You're a specimen, bro. Fucking a 48-year-old is crazy.
and then
I couldn't even name
34.
48 people.
The weekend I was in Dallas, it was your weekend. It was a 34.
Yeah.
She's cool. Very cool.
Shoot.
Okay, Kaylo, what was your worst job?
How do I even follow
We got
I have
that?
to
Like,
pee.
oh my god.
I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be right back. I'm listening.
Hold on, give me that. Don't set that down.
I don't know my worst job. Honestly, I worked with my dad for like a lot. He owns his own painting business, and that was
Like walls?
correct. Like painting, decorating. Like it's literally called Joe's Painting and Decorating. If you're in the Chicagoland area, 815-838-4826.
Like
Hell
home
yeah.
interior type shit? Like we're gonna
Yeah,
remodel.
like if there's a hole in your wall, or you want to redo your kitchen, you want to like he'll do all of that, like
Gotcha.
self-made business. And so I learned so much from him growing up and how businesses work. And I was never just given $1. I always had to clean the paintbrushes if I wanted money. So that was the most valuable job I've ever had. I've worked with him for a very, very long time. On and off, he would always take me on. But outside of that, just I feel like working in the gym. I worked at Finish Line. I can't really complain about that. I would just
I can see you as a finish line
Oh,
worker.
for sure, man. I got anybody walks in there, I'm like, I look at their feet and I'm like, I know exactly what you need, dog.
That's dope.
Always. But
Hey, what would I need? What would I need?
let me see. Sit the
Some
fuck
lotion.
down. You need to
Okay.
sit the fuck down.
Okay,
Let's
sit
see.
down, sit down. Okay.
Lotion for them damn knees.
I like baby free runs.
Okay.
What would I need? Come on, help me out.
I feel like what you have on right now is really good. Some Nike Vapor Maxes.
Fucking fit in, dude. That's all I buy.
But
drip.
yeah, Finish Line was dope. But all my money that I made there went right back into it because I just would buy shoes. But
You didn't get a discount? 30%
no, I
off,
did.
maybe?
But I would still put the money right back into it.
Damn it.
But other than that, I don't know. I feel like that's it. Like, as a personal trainer, like that kind of sucked, but you know, I learned so much from it. I coached little kids for soccer. That was
I
a
did
fucking
that.
handful, but it was also
Little
so fun.
humans
Which
are
one
a
was
trip.
like the worst, you know? Which one was like the worst?
I guess
Little
like,
Johnny.
like, are you talking about the kids or
Fuck
job?
that kid. Yo,
Just
name
job
drop.
in general.
Name drop some fucking 12-year-old you
I
want to
don't
beat the
fucking
shit out of.
remember. I don't remember. I feel like
I have a couple.
working as a trainer was probably
Brian.
the worst and the hardest. You're like a therapist. Like you're not fucking training people anymore. You're their therapist.
So I feel like online
No, it's
coaching is
very
sometimes-
personal. Like that's why the best trainers are the best trainers. It's the personality.
100%.
You need to be very personable because you're sitting there talking with the person. You don't even need to know the most about. This is the most optimal. It's like you can
don't.
connect with the client. That's all that matters.
Bro, people just
100%.
want to
Yeah.
fucking work out, get on the schedule, eat good, and they're gonna feel better regardless.
On a better note,
And if you rock with them,
y'all ever get into a fight with a wild animal?
I thought you were just gonna say we ever got into
I guess
a fight.
fuck me. I never worked a shitty job.
Oh yeah, AJ.
I guess I'll just go fuck myself. Hey man,
What was your shittiest
You take over
job?
the pod. It's all you know.
My bad.
It was
Tell us
either
about your job and then the
bouncing-
animal.
When I was bouncing, now you guys might look at me now like, oh yeah, bouncing. I say no, I was 165 pounds when I was bouncing,
Damn.
and like shredded. I was on prep. I was like 5 weeks out.
That's lit.
Just
No
thought of something.
business.
I did security at one
No
point.
business bouncing. I'm not very tall. I'm bigger now, but I was not bigger then. That was really ass. And then being the fucking shift lead at Walgreens, I'd have to I basically was an underpaid manager. I'd have to open up the store. I'd have to worry about balancing all the money, dealing with all the bullshit customers. There'd be like fucking our sewage line leaking. I walk in the back room and there's just black water like everywhere and it smelled like awful.
would you say you worked again?
Walgreens.
Okay.
With them, oh no, CVS has the long receipts.
Yeah,
That's
don't
not-
support Walgreens
Well,
anymore.
yeah, that brought me back to actually what ties it kind of or maybe beats it is I was a bouncer at this place called Cedar and they'd have dollar beer night and I had to carry kegs to like a shit ton of people. And it was a fucking
for
way
like
clean
a
up,
con-
throw
like
up.
a bar back?
Yeah, like a bar back, like
Yeah.
like that.
Ass. When
And
they
I
got a fucking
Bro,
the
but
girl up on
this
their
place
fucking
is in
shoulders.
a college station, like country, a bunch of country boys and frat boys. Like you bump into them, they're like trying to fight and shit. So I'm like walking into one. I got a keg in my hand, dude. I'm trying to fucking smooth through, but clean up, throw up, dude. That was it. I told Bobby he worked there. I said, bro, I cleaned up someone's throw up. I quit,
I've had a girl throw up on my shoe.
and I had to clean the bathroom.
my
I was like,
Timbs, on
man,
the
fuck
Yuttas.
this
I had the
job.
girl try to make out with me and I had to kick her out.
No, that was the
She,
one
like,
thing
grabbed
that's
me and I
ass.
was like, "You fucking sexual
all the
assaulted
girls
me."
were very
Bitch.
all the girls were very touchy.
Yeah, they be trying to
and
kiss
then
you
and then
shit.
all
Got
the
a lot of
guys want
numbers,
to
yeah.
dap you up because every dude wants to be cool with the bouncer because they think, oh yeah, I dapped up the bouncer, like I'm not gonna be good. No,
Did
if
you
you're acting
carry a
like
gun
dick-
or a knife? I had a punch knife. It's like a little knife. that
No,
someone's
they
on
didn't
top
want
of
us to.
Yeah,
We
I
went
was
to
the-
the bounty hunter.
I was the
Like an
worst
actual bounty
bouncer
hunter.
too. I'm like 5'7", nothing, not really big or anything. So people
Look,
fucking
baby free runs.
yeah, dude. I'm just
but
like
you was agile.
they're looking at me.
You were quick.
I'm
You were
walking through the
quick,
crowd
5'7".
like, fuck off me, bro.
I got fired. I got fired for
Fuck.
being a bouncer.
I've never been fired from a job.
I've gotten fired so
Yeah,
many
me
times. Oh my
either.
god, I got fired from
I
LA
quit.
Fitness.
We different.
Have
I got fired from LA Fitness.
Hey,
I
yo.
got fired
Y'all
from
some employees
lifeguarding.
of the months.
Oh my god,
was.
I got fired from lifeguarding,
tense.
LA Fitness, security. Where I swear to God, I got fired again. But like, nah,
And knock
I got fired. chill.
And
Knock
I-
on some wood. for
gorilla.
real. No, I didn't. Knock on some wood. But nah. So I got fired from LA Fitness, and then I got fired from being a security guard because I thought it'd be a good idea to take my shirt off and only wear my bulletproof vest and have a girl twerk
It's
on me
that
on
50
stage.
cent shit, bro.
Yeah.
I love
Fucking.
that.
And the
Get
what
owner,
you die trying.
the owner of the club was mad. He was like, "You can't be doing that." And I was like, "Come on, dude! Like you're a cock block." And he was like, no,
I
like,
can see you actually
gonna be
saying
fine.
that.
Motherfucker had his
I have a
bulletproof
video of
vest
it. I have a
on,
video
bro.
of it. I have a video
Oh
of
my
it.
god.
Yeah, bro. Hey, we'll
It
exchange
was like,
videos
it
after
was
this.
like no shirt, bulletproof vest.
Yeah, let's, I want to see
Girls
that
were
one.
dancing on me and shit. And then I also got fired because I choked this kid out real bad. And like he punched my homie Luke or slapped my homie Luke in the face because he was the promoter. I just grabbed him by the pant leg and like dragged his
Did
ass
you have the
out
bulletproof vest on?
from behind. Yeah, I did. And I'm just
No
fucking
shirt?
strangling him. That's actually how I got one of my chains. It's not this one, but I ripped it off his neck and I took that shit. And then
Damn.
the cops came in like, "You wanna press
That boy
charges?"
snatched his
He, like,
chain.
I
bro.
snatched his chain, bro. I took it to a
You choked him out and snatched his chain. That dude's forever a bitch, dude.
bro. Yeah, that dude's a pussy. He was like,
That's the chain?
No. But it's similar to this one. But no, bro. So he slapped my homie Luke.
My chains, hold on.
He was like a drunk, rowdy kid. Slapped my homie Luke. I grabbed his pant leg because you're not allowed to touch the promoters at all, bro. Like instant fight. So I'm like lit. Like snatched his leg out. Just start choking him, and then he starts clawing at my face to like get me to stop.
Gotta beat the dog
stroking
shit.
him. So I
What?
started
Hold on. You strangled him like this? Like what are you, Darth Vader?
down on the ground. No.
Okay.
Pulled out
On
his
the ground, and I'm
lightsaber.
just on top of him.
He wanted to fucking choke slam
No,
his
just
ass.
mounted on top of him, just fucking strangling
hey.
him.
Hey.
And then he's
Hey, clip that.
He's like,
I gotta work my
scratching,
magic.
he's scratching at me, and
108,
my
50.
glasses was coming off. So I just open hand, bah, right in his fucking face because he scratched my glasses off my face, and then he was just out.
How did
It
we
was
get
funny
here?
as fuck. I'm sure there's a video. I'm
this-
sure I could ask my homie Luke. If he has
I
a
already
video.
know their answer. Have you ever been in a fight?
Yeah.
No, you
Yeah.
haven't.
We get the
Yes, I
details on
have.
this?
Wait, are you serious? You don't believe me?
No way you got into a fight. No,
You're
Miss
too
Goody
nice.
Two Shoes. You're
Yeah,
way
you're
too
pretty
nice.
nice.
You'd be like, oh, there's a problem. I'm so sorry.
That's a fucking lie.
That's a
Oh, there we
fucking
go.
lie.
She got
That's
gangster
a
right
Voice
lie.
there.
drops.
Yeah, but
Fucking-
putting
She
pause.
says-
No, okay,
she said that's a
let's- all right.
fucking lie.
Yeah, her test
No,
injection's
100%.
going good.
Okay, I've gotten in plenty of fights with like friends in like college. Like
We're talking like physical.
I'm
I
talking
got 100%.
physical fist fights?
Okay, listen, relax. So
No way you got in a fight.
I was a young skater gal, okay? And I was skateboarding outside of this high school. I wasn't in high school, I was in like junior high. And this girl was making fun of me for something, I don't know, because I dressed like a boy. That's probably why she was making fun of me. And is that fucking funny?
Yeah,
You
dressed
fucking
like a
funny
nigga.
motherfucker, dog.
And
I just thought of the Central C, like, how could I be homophobic?
okay, so basically, I had my skateboard on me, and I just left it where I was at, and I went over to her, and I was like, do you have a problem with me? Like, I don't know why you're talking about me, blah, blah, blah. Again, I'm in, like, grade school, so, like, 6th, 7th grade. And she pushed me, and when
Go
she
way back.
pushed me, my body, like, turned sideways. And so when I came back, I just hit her in the face, and she was on the ground, and I put my knee in her chest. And again, I grew up with 2 older brothers. I know how to fight. And I just started beating the shit out of
Yeah,
her.
I agreed.
I want you to
I
beat me
literally
up.
swear to God, I have a scar on my hand from it on my knuckle.
Hey, can you
I-
beat me
this
up?
one.
Oh, it might be the
I
wrong
want you to
hand.
beat me up,
Yeah,
No, I
she,
Kaylo.
cut
swear
her,
to
she cut
God.
herself
I
making.
believe
No,
it.
I
believe it.
literally swear to God.
Hey, I'll let you beat me up.
And it's right here.
Oh, I forgot you're into older women.
But yeah, and then my friend pulled me off, and there was like security was coming over because it was a football game. I'm serious.
No, I
football
believe you.
game.
That's fucking funny.
And so then
Dude,
I just
fights
grabbed
are
my
funny.
skateboard and I ran.
Is that the most recent one?
I was in 6th, 7th grade.
That's why I said she went way back, boy.
That's over
No,
10 years
I'm-
ago.
in
Auntie.
in college, I punched like my friend in the face a few
Damn.
times, but
What kind of?
You had to
still your
say-
friend?
She was a
she was
drunk
being
girl,
a piece,
huh?
Yeah, no, she was just being an asshole and
Being sloppy,
I
and
just
you
did
had
it.
to punch
There's
her.
another roommate. She always wanted me to
I
punch her.
hate
We were in the
bitches.
we were in the streets of France, and she was my.
France.
We were in France playing soccer, and she was my outside back or my. Yeah, she was my outside back, and she like was drunk, and I was drunk, and she was like, "Just fucking hit me, like punch me in the face." I have it. I have a video of it.
I need to
And so I clocked her. It's loud as
Post that
fuck.
shit on
And it was
OnlyFans.
literally it was the day before our big game against Olympic Leones, and we got smacked. But it was fucking crazy.
I
Fucking
can
well.
imagine.
It
that.
wasn't super.
Punch
like,
me in
it
the
wasn't.
fucking face.
No,
you
yeah.
see Step
Some shit
Brothers?
you would do.
Before games, she would always want us to slap her. Like
I
so,
would've-
that's just her, man.
Boom! Fucking
Yeah.
stuck that fucking
Yeah.
chick, dude. I mean, a dude, whatever. I'm a dude. You remember how about
I've thought
I'm a
of
dude.
I had
What?
to take your jaw off before.
for what?
Y'all
You tried to
thought?
fight me at the club before.
Yeah, my bad,
He's
bro.
trying to fight everyone, and I'm
I mean, it was
obviously,
my- it was
I'm
my,
obviously
like-
trying to defuse him. Then he's, oh, cops outside. Oh, you think you're all tough in that uniform? I'm like, yo, Chase. He's like, man, get off me. I was like, Chase, if you push me again, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah, dude. I walked up to a cop, dude, and I was like, fucked up. You can see it in my eyes. I'm like, what are you fucking looking at? What, do you think you're all tough in that uniform? Huh? And they all pulled me off like, dude, I was fucked up then. That was my kind of like first time getting to really know all the Rise peeps, and I was fucking.
That's
I
crazy.
told
You're
them.
doing that on your debut. That's crazy.
He made
You
it.
No,
dropped
but
a
didn't I-
debut
Jay,
album.
He
and
made
it's
an
the cop.
impact, and he's still here. You see that?
Hey, did I not tell you though that like it gets fucking? Because that's why I brought up my old past. Like college, I used to do shit like that bad. I used to drink way more, you know.
So you used to
So I-
send nudes and beat up cops.
Man, it wasn't like send news all. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, to check himself really quick.
Nah, but back to my
cops
other
are
question. Y'all ever get into a fight with a wild animal?
No,
I feel
but
like you have.
But we have a funny
No.
story though, bro. He saw me get my tooth knocked out at a club on our 23rd birthday, dude.
Damn.
He snuck me though, fucking fat Mexican dude. I ended up whooping that
Wait,
motherfucker,
what?
dude. Hey, this
What
fucking
tooth?
it was this one, but I got it refixed up the next day, right?
That was like the next week you went.
Damn. You were walking around with no front tooth for a
Oh,
minute?
dude, it was
I have the
funny
videos on
as
my
I
Snapchat,
want
fuck,
to see
dude.
that. I want to
I
see
It
don't
that.
was so
remember what
funny.
happened. Eddie was there.
I FaceTime my
Eddie's
mom right
really
after. I said,
who we need to ask what happened because he was the only one that was sober.
Look, I just remember.
you gotta
we're-
let us
dude.
know if this is like factual of like.
Oh,
what
this is
actually
I remember. This is why I started, dude. I'm just sitting there at the bar buying a Tito's and water, and this pretty decent
Double
Latina
Tito's.
chick, dude, shaking her shit on me, dude. I turn around, I'm like, damn, you know, I'm fucking getting, I swear. And a Mexican dude comes up to me and fucking pushes me. I'm like, what the fuck's your problem, dude? You know, I'm like, all right, whatever, chill. And he turns his back towards me, and his girl's right in front of him. The girl that was shaking ass on me, right? And I'm getting another I'm fucking down Tito's, whatever. I'm getting another one. He's bumping me, dropping my Tito's. I drop it. I fucking look at him, I'm like, hey, bro. I fucking pushed the fuck out of him, bro. Like
shoved the fuck out of him.
Oh,
and then his fat Mexican friend came up and was just like, nah, bro, we're all good. I'm like, all right, cool.
Douche.
Boom! Fucking knocks me to the ground. I'm like, oh shit, dog. I'm like, I start pushing myself back and I see this fat motherfucker coming after me. So I kind of just fucking do that and just hip flip him or whatever. And I'm just on top of him like this. Bah, bah. You remember? Yeah. It was cool, huh?
Is that how it went down?
I was in somebody's.
Hold on. Come over here. You gotta grab one of these mics. Is that accurate for what went down?
No, yeah. So like Chase knocked him down. Like you took him down to the floor, and then like a good 8-9 punches, just like.
Where was I?
I kept saying, I was
feel
like,
like you're the type of guy to make sound effects when you punch.
no, I was just about to say that. Holy fuck.
No, not even that. Like
No. I was no, bro. I was like I remember because we were fucking drunk, but not like that was the first fight I've ever remembered.
Sauced.
Like I was sauced, yeah, but I actually remembered him fucking. I remember fucking. I pedaled back to this section, bro, and I swear to God, there's people just watching. It's like I got fan base right behind me, and I stand up, and this fat motherfucker's just charging me, and I was like, whoa. Flipped him over and I was like, fucking bitch, what motherfucker? Just
He probably just like bitch.
No,
bitch,
dude, I
I
was.
see him going boom, boom.
No,
like,
I was
like
just
the
cussing.
Boom sound effect. Like,
I was just cussing real loud, like, what's up, fucking bitch? Just fuck. I'm talking just whole body. Bah!
that's how it sounded in your head.
No,
in real
no.
life, it was like.
Is that how?
Yeah, that's how it went. And then the rest of his group came in, and you were like pushing them off.
I had blood on me. My knuckle was busted open. My elbow was busted open. I
No,
don't
the
remember
funniest
anything.
shit, dude, and I kind of got pushed off,
I
and these
remember
two
we lost
Mexican
him.
girls, these two Mexican girls are in my face, like, what the fuck, you know, this, and I'm like, shut
You
up,
slept
bitch.
one of them.
No, I was like, shut up, bitch, and I spit in her fucking face, bro, because I'm like, I feel something missing, my fucking shit's bleeding, and I
Yeah.
turn to these two black dudes, and they're like, I'm like, what the fuck are y'all laughing at? And they're looking at me. They're like, bro, you ain't got no tooth, bro. And I swear to God, I fucking walked out the door, dude. I'm like, fuck this. I walk out the
You
door.
find your tooth?
Oh, you
No.
walked out the door. I got kicked out.
No,
That's a
yeah.
whole f- that's
no,
a
no,
whole
we
separate
walked
tooth?
over here. Yeah, this is like a
That's
fake.
not even real.
It's a fake one, yeah.
Damn.
No, I don't. I remember
didn't
all
try
of
to
us
find it on
walking
the
out the
ground?
door. No, hell no.
Oh, I was already
It was
outside.
packed.
I got thrown out.
Yeah, because you like punch a door and something. I just remember Jake like, all right, let's go. And then they walk over there, they kick those people out, and then they come and kick us out. And I just remember I haven't looked at my tooth yet, and I just know something's not right. And I FaceTime my mom, and I'm, oh my fucking gosh, bro, my tooth was gone.
Bro, the whole night. Bro, my fucking tooth, bro.
They're over there like complaining
How
about
bad did that
Ubers.
hurt?
I didn't feel
The
shit,
next
dude.
morning, you had to wake up and be like,
Yeah, no, it hurt, but I woke up kind of like,
Fuck.
damn, that
I was in
shit's
such a
funny
bad
though.
mood.
You know,
I
you
was so
can't.
mad.
And I remember telling Jay, "This is why I don't go out no more. This is why I don't drink no more. This is why I don't do this." We go out for the first time in so long,
sounded like.
and I get my fucking tooth knocked out.
I shouldn't have went out. We were down bad mentally, and I went out, and I still blame myself because I'm always the type of person that's like, all right, I'm gonna make sure like everyone's good. And I was like, if I was sober, that shit or less sauce, I'd have washed all them. That shit would have never happened.
Yeah, we were definitely
tell them
outnumbered.
The story about when the first Anaka house little thing.
Oh, the fucking
Bro.
most. No, I passed that up with the most I've ever drank. I think I was in Austin with him. The most I ever drank.
Oh my
But I got
gosh,
plastered.
talking about Adderall, dude.
I
That
got
was
plastered 5 weeks out
Bro,
from my first show.
He's 5 weeks
Oh
out
my
doing an
God.
hour of the Stairmaster before and after the gym. Like, this dude is getting up in the morning to go do cardio.
you got fucked up.
Bro, it started out right, bro. I get flown up by Anaka, like first ever time truly getting like that sort of like hospitality brought towards me. Like they got the party bus, and I'm like, I'll
remember
only
you-
have a couple sips. Bro, I start hitting the bottle on the bus, and it just took off.
We're
from
in
there.
the club at Bottle Blonde Houston, and this motherfucker.
No, it was Clay.
Was it Clay?
It was
thought
Clay.
Bottle...
No,
Oh,
it
no,
was
it was
Clay.
Clay. And we cash nasty. Bro, we're in the bathroom, and I'm taking a piss, and I'm like, out of nowhere, I hear Jay's loud-ass voice going, cash nasty.
Bro, I'm like, in my head, I'm quiet, but I
he
realized
goes,
I was loud.
"Hey,
And
yo!"
he's pissing, and I was like, yo, I think that's Cash Nasty. I probably said it loud as fuck. Then he turned to him, I'm like, yo, Cash Nasty. Bro, I brought him to the section. I'm introducing him to like Sholly and shit because he's got like 2 million on YouTube. He's asking me questions about like steroids and shit.
Bro, Charlie's like, who the fuck is this dude that you brought to the section? Jay starts showing everybody his YouTube channel, and it's like, it's Cash Nasty. Like, Cash Nasty's like standing there having a conversation with Sam, and he's going around showing people
Drunk
the
as
YouTube
fuck,
channel.
huh?
Sauce.
Drunk as fuck.
Bro, bottle down everybody's
Bro,
throat.
That's lit.
at one point,
I
this
wish I
dude
was
just
there.
starts pouring bottles to everybody's face. I feel threatened. I'm like, if I don't take a swig of this, he's going to hit me in the head with it. Like, I'm going to get on his level.
That was sauce.
So then we get back. We take the Uber back.
No, how about you bought us Henny shots? Who the
Yeah,
fuck
dude.
buys shots of
I
Henny?
like Henny.
Damn.
No, you don't. No one
Yeah, I
likes
do.
Henny.
I like Henny. I genuinely like Henny. Coke and Henny is like a great drink.
It wasn't Coke and Henny, nigga. It was straight Henny.
Either way, I bought
with
Henny
bills
shots.
we got off the ground after they made it rain.
Yeah, bro. So these motherfuckers, bro, they were strippers and shit. Like they were throwing money. So I go on the ground. I snag it. Cheap ass. $50. Bro, I'm not spending my own money at the club. Are you insane? So I grab $50 off the floor. I go to the bartender. Like I know the bartender. I'm like, hey, like let me get 5 Henny shots.
And it was 3 of us and like 2 dykes. It was like some random people.
Yeah.
We got shots.
Bro,
from.
the dykes are fun,
That's
dude.
fucked up. Don't be dropping the D word like that.
That's-
2 very nice, heavy-set lesbians.
Fucking
I bought
dykes.
them Henny shots.
They're dykes, bro. Fuck it.
That's fucked up.
They
I'm
own
I'm
it.
not condoning that. I'm not.
I,
involved in that
to be honest,
conversation.
I don't know, but this is the Out of Pocket podcast, and we say things.
I'm
that are a
not.
little
I'm
out
not
of
involved in
pocket.
that podcast.
We're not about being.
I
always
love
being
dykes.
Besides
I mean,
the point,
there's
okay?
nothing
So
wrong
I
with them.
snagged money off the ground. We get back to the Airbnb that we had booked on this party bus, and our homie Will is out like a light. So Josh, like cousin, goes on fucking Instagram Live and starts slapping Will in the
because he's
goes,
sleeping in his bed.
Boss man, get off my bed.
Dude, I mean, gut bust.
Boss
Oh,
man,
I'm pretty sure I've
just
seen the video. of this.
Slapping, bro. So Smotion, like Sam, gets in the live and is Josh, please
Oh, yeah,
stop.
I
Josh,
remember
please,
Smotion
Josh,
wanted it.
please stop hitting him. Josh, stop hitting him. Like in the comments, and I'm drunk as fuck on the 3rd floor, like watching these girls come in and out of the crib. Josh is on live smoking a blunt, slapping Will's stomach. David JB Fitz fucked
Oh my
up.
God.
Zay is like fucked up. This dude's pissed that he's drinking. He's on prep.
First time I've
He's
ever
probably
fallen
punching
drunk.
He goes,
shit.
No,
I'm 5 weeks out. Takes a shot, goes, what the fuck am I doing? Takes another shot.
Hold on, no. Everybody woke up the next morning hungover. It's fucking 100 degrees out in a gym with no AC, and I went and fucking did
he
my
did.
hour of
I'll give it
cardio.
to him. And then I
Bro,
dropped
all my shit.
Bro, I dropped like a 5-foot-tall teddy bear off the 3rd floor, and it smacked this drunk bitch in the head. I have it on video on my Snapchat. Where I dropped that shit, just smacked this bitch in the head.
Damn.
She dropped to the floor. But that was funny as fuck. Watching Jay get fucked up like
I
that.
remember
on
you used
5
to
weeks
come
out
back
gave
to
me some
the
hope.
the Rice House and talk about how fun it was. I was kind of a little jealous. I was like, man, I wish I would have got fucked up with him, bro.
Oh yeah, my coach was not happy. I don't think I ever told him how much I actually drank. I
Bro,
just said I drank.
you probably were like, yeah, like I had like 3 shots. Like,
Was
my
this
boy had
Europa?
30.
Was this Europa though?
the first Europa, yeah.
Oh, you did damn good still. Hey, I watched the whole thing. This motherfucker was there till like 1 a.m., dude, just fucking battling out this huge
That's how
motherfucker.
long it takes?
Oh, bro, it was
And that
like
show was
12
just- I was
p.m.,
there
dude.
from like 10 to like 12.
Because Rise set up a booth, Rise. We were there. I got there like 10 a.m., dude. Didn't leave till 12 p.m. It was nice
Damn,
though.
now I don't want to compete, bro. I go to bed at 8.
Nah, bro,
It's past my bedtime
it'll be a
now.
long ass day, bro. It will be a long ass
It's
day.
11:24, man. It's past my bedtime.
No, you would love
Hey,
it,
you're
dude.
not allowed to have your phone, dog.
I
I
know
was
this
checking the
fucking
time.
bitch. That's the 5th
There's a
time.
phone pile right
Hey,
there.
get over here, boy.
My little brother's in town.
Hey, boy.
That reminds you of your college days.
Dude, you ever
Sure.
see a girl and just want to suck a fart out her ass?
Oh my god.
Like, dude, I saw some chick at Alphaland the other day, and I remember I was on the treadmill with you, and it's just like, man, I'd suck a fart out her ass.
He did say this.
Who was it?
I don't know.
I know who it was, a girl named.
Stop.
Initials?
Stop.
Look at us.
Initials?
Look at us.
Chase.
So just look at us and
Initials?
mouth
After
it.
the podcast.
Just mouth it.
Okay.
Just
Initials.
mouth it.
After the podcast.
Initials.
No initials. After the podcast. After the podcast.
One more time.
Oh, I know.
Oh my God,
I
bro.
know.
I don't give a
Chase.
fuck, dog.
Bro.
It's an hour and
Stop,
23 minutes
bro.
in.
Stop. Enough. What the fuck is that? Stop. Later, bro. No,
Does
no
she have
need
a
for this.
boyfriend?
I have no idea who she is. I
Does she
just.
have
I have no idea. But besides the point, there are a few select girls I would definitely suck a fart out their ass. But besides the point.
Thank
But
you.
I thought you weren't worried
You're
about
not.
that.
Yeah, yeah. You
I
go
would.
get distracted,
Thank you.
boy.
Thank you for getting my back on that, all right?
But like at the same time, like I wouldn't
You
let
know
that
what it would
deviate me
take to
from my
suck a
goals.
fart out of someone's ass?
I don't know. Have you done it?
I put a
Oh,
straw
like that.
in that shit, dude. I don't give a fuck,
Save the
dude.
turtles, make sure it's a glass
You're the
straw.
type of dude to think the spoon in a McFlurry is a straw.
Yeah, something like that.
Wait, I'm so confused. Can I got told who this is. I have no
I'll
idea
tell
what the fuck
you
it is.
later, bro.
I'll show you, dude.
I did-
Wow.
this is for the
Wow.
record, that's
She's
not a girl
really
that sucked a
pretty.
fart out their ass. I would not do that.
Can you talk into the mic when you're talking about
I
something?
wouldn't do it to that girl. A different. There's definitely like maybe like 5
Did
girls.
you see any today?
No, not today. There's
I
a
will
few
say
girls,
the-
but not
I
today.
will say like when I used to go to Alpha Land a little bit ago, there was a lot more like very
Alpha Land
pretty
has
girls.
dried up.
Now
That's
it's
why it's
dried
so
up.
easy.
It's younger girls. That's
Yeah,
why
I'm good
now.
with
It's a
all
lot
that.
That's
younger.
why it's so easy for me to be
Yeah, we know you
celibate.
like 48
Calvin like
years
I'm old.
I know.
Seasoned.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, man. On
Bro, air
Hinge,
fried, bro.
on Hinge, I got it from like 35 to 50.
What the
So
fuck?
it doesn't show me anything under.
Is that just what you prefer or what?
Yeah, I got jerked off to a lot of porn like at a young age.
So open.
But
You
when I was
have-
young,
You have mommy
I'm not
issues.
laughing because you jerked off. Everyone jerked off. But what
No,
the
like-
fuck is that got to do
Bro,
with
no,
35?
no.
You have
Y'all
mommy
remember-
issues.
Yeah, no, like so. I started off as a young and jerking off to
Brandy Love.
cougar porn, like
You used to
Brandy
watch
Love,
that. Yeah, I know
Ava
you did.
Adams,
I don't know who
fucking
that is.
Nina Hartley. She's
I don't know who
very
that is.
old, looks like an old woman, but
Why are
she's
you
hot to
dropping
me
names?
because they're porn stars. They're out and about, dog.
No, but I mean like the fact that you can just have a repertoire
walking
of,
around.
of
I used to have a
MILF porn
fucking.
stars.
I told you I have addictive personality. So when I fucking find a porn star I like, this is a long time ago. I really don't try to do
He
that
goes
shit
through
now.
every single one. He looking up there. Tape 1, tape 2, tape 3. Saved them to the files on his phone.
Well, the big
Gotcha.
ones had a lot of them, so like that's where porn goes bad. You get a false reality.
You
So
like-
I'm getting a
do you like-
physical at a young age, and I'm like, oh, she's kind of
I
cute.
feel
I bet
like you
we're
like
gonna
large
fuck. Huh?
old women. Like large
Ah.
is your type.
No, that's not. I can't
I
see
feel like-
Calvin with a big girl. I can see Calvin dating a black girl, but not a big girl.
Yeah, I kind of want her tall. I want a tall woman, dude. I want her to be fucking tall as
Tall.
shit.
Like how tall?
Like 6
Probably
foot.
like 6 foot,
So you can
5'11".
climb her like a tree.
I'm gonna genetically CRISPR my child, so I need a girl that's like 6 foot.
I think it'd be cool.
I wouldn't marry them, but I would have a kid with them.
I think it would be cool.
I'm gonna pay a woman to have my child.
What?
I'm gonna pay a woman like $100K to have my child, and I'm gonna CRISPR it. So I'm gonna like pick the genetics. Like so, this is
You
what
can,
I'm
you
gonna
don't
do.
you don't need to pay a woman to have your child.
I'm
You
sure
could
I
just-
don't have to, but like I also like.
You could literally design a baby in a fucking factory.
Yeah, but I like
Yeah, you
this is
can.
my thing, right? I want to have like a nice pick the genes based off things. So, like I'm gonna pick my child's gender.
Yeah, you
I'm
could
gonna
do
pick their
that.
hair color, their
You can
eye
already do
color,
that.
their like genetic being predisposed to like certain like mental conditions or like heart conditions, health conditions. Like I'm gonna completely like genetically modify my child. It's
You're
gonna be, like,
manifesting
you
it
can
right
do
now,
that?
dude.
Yeah.
it's 60
I'm finna have a
16K to
Black
pick the
Panther
gender.
in this bitch.
Oh, you're
Fucking
good.
Wakanda.
$16,000 to
good.
pick the gender, bro. I'm
Dude,
gonna-
I think
I'm
I'd
gonna CRISPR
rather
the fuck out of my child. I'm not
I'd
gonna
rather
have
live on the edge and just find the one and
No.
fuck her, you know, and have a kid.
Nah,
All right.
nah. I'm very meticulous and
Alright.
planned out.
Different
Like, I'm-
strokes for different folks.
I'm very meticulous and planned out. Like I will be picking the gender of my child, the height, the weight, the eye color, the hair
wait,
color.
that
I like the
change.
unknown, dude. If it pops out a chick,
Nah.
dude, fuck yeah, dude. She gonna
I
be
don't
my
want a
baby
daughter.
girl. If pops
gonna- I
out
don't
want a daughter.
pops out a little Calvit, well, we on one.
You're gonna Alabama pig roast someone with your kid.
I've done
What
it
the
once.
fuck is that?
You want to explain? I'll explain it.
Why do both of y'all know what this is? Do you
I-
know what that
I
is?
know
I
what a
wanted to
pig
get a
roast.
photo of me and my brother doing it in Thailand.
Alabama pig roast.
So pretty much, there's a girl in the middle, and
It's
you're
like
like,
a pig
Eiffel
roast.
towering.
Yeah.
But instead of Eiffel towering her, you're arm wrestling on her back. So it'd be
Oh,
like
I don't
me in
know
the
about
front,
that.
my
I don't know
brother,
that
my
one.
brother, or me in the back because I would be piping. My brother would be getting head, and we're arm wrestling on her back. It's called the Alabama pig roast.
So you take the
That's what
Alabama
niggas do
out,
in
and
Alabama?
you take the Alabama out and just call it a pig roast, and it's just kind of like a threesome. But you know, like
No,
the
you
pig
gotta
spinning
arm
on the
wrestle
stick
on
with the
their
fire,
back.
dude, just like that.
You got to arm wrestle on her back.
Where do these names come from? Like that's all I'm wondering.
Urban Dictionary. You go through a rabbit
Someone
hole.
was
Someone-
just like
some-
really thinking.
You want to
huh?
de-stress? Go on Urban Dictionary.
Some older guy told me that actually. He was
Was
talking
it the
about a
older
pig
guy
roast.
used to
You were
send
fucking?
nudes to?
I don't know. We didn't really talk much. I just wanted some money, you know. Like, yo, I'm broke. What's up? Here's a fucking ab pic or something. Give me some fucking money, and I will go out and use it at the bar.
You send pictures of your butthole?
No.
That's where you draw the line?
Yeah.
Where do you draw the line?
Doesn't
Butthole?
seem sure.
I feel like
I'm telling you right now, it's like to the point to the where I was so fucked up, dude. Like, who knows what
What's
I did?
I mean, I did OF. I didn't show anything.
What's
though.
your price?
I didn't do OF. This
what's
was
your-
just somebody on
what's your price to suck a
Snapchat.
You
dick?
street swinging.
What's your price to suck a dick? I feel like it wouldn't be that
Whoa,
high
whoa,
for
whoa,
you.
whoa, whoa! You can't put a
feel like this
price
is-
on that, dog.
There's so many variables.
I would never.
You just gotta put the dick in your mouth. You gotta suck them till they finishes.
You gotta suck until I finish.
What are we?
What's
what
your
are we
price?
talking, dude? I'm gonna need a minute. Untaxed.
I
No,
probably
no, no,
need,
no, no, no,
I probably need
post-tax.
$1
Like, you take
trillion
this home after
in my
tax.
bank account
No,
in 4
stop lying.
seconds.
Stop lying.
What the fuck would you do? You
I'm
would
not
suck a
sucking
dick?
I'm not answering this question until Jay answers this question. How much would it take for you to give somebody head till completion?
Jay, this
You
is
know,
an
like
automatic
most
no, dude.
people, no, because most people be like, oh, never, or they say some ridiculous amount of money, like, oh, I'd need like $1 billion. But realistically, most people is like, here's $1 million cash. You need to just rock out for five
that
minutes,
sounds so much better.
and then you're chilling. Most people gonna rock the fuck out.
I'd rather fuck like a.
So $1 million is what it's gonna take you? Or
I
less?
feel like realistically, if you put that right in front of me, and I was like, damn,
Dude,
I'd be like, do
Should
I what do I do? We're set. We're chilling.
I'd rather.
Like,
Should I
I'd rather
put $1 million
fuck-
cash?
maybe more than $1 million.
I'm gonna put
but,
$1 million
like,
cash.
You know
on
what
the
I'm
table
saying?
and
Like,
ask, and,
I feel like
and see if Jay answers that question. The
I
same
feel
way.
like with all these like questions, it's like everyone's like, nah. But like realistically,
Did you hear that money?
if that wire was about to hit your account, I guarantee
Hey,
people do crazy.
I'm gonna tell you
shit.
honestly, $1 million is nowhere
Dude,
near enough.
I would rather fuck a fucking huge 400-pound chick with a bullet on her pussy the size of
A
a
who?
walnut
A
than
who on her
and
pussy?
get paid fucking like $12K than get suck some dude's dick for $1 million cash.
$1 billion.
Oh, you said $1 billion? Oh shit. Yeah, then I'm gonna have to take one for the team and suck some dick, bro.
Right? There's a number. There's a number.
$1 billion in
Again,
cash.
I
It's
don't
gonna
have a
change.
number.
It will change depending on if if it is in the situation and happening. People
Nah,
will take
it
way
just-
less money.
nah,
They'll
nah,
take
nah.
way less money. Yes, it is. If it's sitting in front of you, people will take way less money.
Nah, you couldn't. Pay me
I
enough.
hope I never
Yes,
get in
there's
that
no-
situation, bro.
You could name a number. I'll tell you no.
You would not say no to $1 billion.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
if you?
but-
What if you lost
if it
it
was
all?
you,
lost
the
your
dick,
current
and
lifestyle.
$1 billion, you
People gotta know.
What if you had to die?
Like it's like
Like
known.
it's a dick
Yeah,
of
what if,
life or
what
death.
if your
You
brother?
gotta
Yeah, your
suck this
brother's
dude's
about
dick.
to get shot. You have to suck the stick.
I mean, I would do it to save my brother's life, but there's like an end goal.
Oh my gosh, that's
Saving my brother.
No,
that's
but
dope,
like,
dude.
okay.
Save him, dude.
Here's the thing.
That's
Anyone
disgusting.
that's gonna judge you is gonna be
That we
broker
just
than
fist
you.
bumped to that.
Yeah.
is
You're
crazy.
gonna be so much better in life. If
Yeah.
you got $1 billion for putting a dick in your mouth. Anyone that
Nobody's
talks
gonna be
shit,
mad at you.
you gonna be like, oh, where you work? You gonna call up the boss? How much to fire this motherfucker? And get
Yeah,
that
real
motherfucker
shit.
Gone.
I mean, you could buy an NFL team with that money, dude.
Where the fuck did he come
All right,
from?
maybe $1 billion. I would do it if you put a
Right?
B in front of
Right?
it.
Like realistically,
See, I said, hey, you could
But I would
buy
need
whatever
to see.
you
I would
want.
need to see $1 billion. Actually, no, I wouldn't
No.
even need to see the $1 billion in
It
cash.
can
in front of
wire
me.
to your
I
account.
would need to see the wire hit, and I'd be like, all right, drop it.
No.
you wouldn't do it. Well,
No.
I
Well,
don't-
no.
That shit for free.
I'm trying to. You guys-
She does that shit for free.
I'm
different, though.
saying if the cash was in front of you, like multi-millions just sitting in front of you, you would do it. You wouldn't be pitching it the way you are right now. You
Oh,
wouldn't. Especially
yeah.
take away your current lifestyle, take away your current income. Things change quick.
yeah, if you were just in a room, you're running it.
Things change
It's-
quick.
it's
Y'all
you-
are putting words in my mouth,
It's the
and I'm not
fear
putting
of you
anything in
being
my mouth.
judged that's holding you back. Because if no one knew, I bet you'd do it for less. Because you'd be
Yes.
like,
No,
this is my dirty
no.
little secret. Next thing you know, I'm pulling up in a Rari. You're like,
That's
where that came
disgusting.
from?
Honestly,
I'd rather
honestly,
earn a Rari the right
You
way.
You know what I'd do? I'd beat that motherfucker up and take my shit if it's
Yeah,
in
can
cash.
can I kill him
There
after?
we are.
No, all right. Our like stipulation.
kill him
There's
after?
always a
What's the girl-
loophole, dude.
what's the
You
girl
gotta
equivalent?
suck
Always
that
a
dude's
loophole,
dick,
bro.
dog. Hey, pull him down. Bang, bang. Fucking give me that cash.
him right in the
I knew
nuts.
this motherfucker made noises when he threw punches.
Bang bang.
Hey,
Hold on, but
hey.
what? What's the
Fuck your
girl?
man, suck my fucking bone sack.
What's the girl equivalent?
Who that?
Because like, girl on girl is less.
Bro.
I guess like
That's sexy,
I'm gonna be
dude.
honest.
eating a guy's ass.
What is? Would you eat a girl's pussy for fucking $3,000?
$3,000.
I love how the price difference is so
Yeah, what
vast.
the fuck is that? Texas as fuck.
I would need $1 billion. I would need $1 billion to
million
suck a dick,
cash?
and you're like, yeah, $3K to eat a girl out.
I'm at $3 billion. My bad.
If you think, like, again, it's all situation
I'll make you
based.
this right. I'll trade you my car for your car, but you gotta eat a girl
Your
out.
car costs like I'm not gonna say, but your car is a certain amount more than mine that I'm not willing to
It
do
would
it
put
for.
you in the fucking bind. Fuck you, dude. Hey, I'm going
So $1
crazy over here,
million
man.
cash.
Let's talk about some
It's-
funny
it's
shit,
all dependent on the
dog.
situation. Like right now, like if I'm in my current situation, making the money that I'm making, I wouldn't do that. If I'm dead
What-
broke,
what-
I have to
okay.
save my family.
Ooh,
I
yeah,
need
that's
to
a
do
totally
things. It
okay.
changes
I'm
everything,
This is
talking.
why
right?
we
I'm
have
talking right now.
prostitutes.
$10 million cash,
10 million
untaxed,
cash.
wired.
I'll
wired
pay
to the
them too.
account.
Might as well.
Gosh, see
Right?
it through. You fucking.
You guys to see it through.
You gotta tear that shit up.
Mom needs a house. Dad needs a house.
Everybody
Everybody get a
taken care of.
house.
Everybody taken care of. All right, I want to go over one more thing before we end this, and something that we're all influencers. Lots of people look up to us, and they just see like what's on social media. I think all of us do a pretty good job of showing like our true selves. But I want to know for each person what's something that like you struggle with that like people don't know about. Whether it's an insecurity that you constantly battle, or anything that you just constantly have going on in your head. that's a battle that like social media doesn't get to see because everyone views us like, oh my God, they're these guys. They get to work out for a living. They get to do all this, but like
They don't
we're
have
still
bad
humans.
days. They don't fucking
Exactly.
this and that. Yeah.
So like, what's something that Chase struggles with?
Addictive personality.
Like what you were talking about earlier and everything. Just like
yeah,
it can
just
change.
I'm addicted to some like I don't know how to explain it. I can just get off track and not post content for 2 weeks and just kind of like I don't know. I feel like I'm never always like where I need to be, bro. It sucks ass. It's like I'm rushing myself so much to the point where I'm just so hard on myself, bro. Little bit of this. I got like a little bit of that folliculitis shit, bro, and I don't want to post it. I don't want to show it. I don't even want to post. I don't want to post shit. Money's going down, content's lacking. Like I don't want to show that because then when I do show it, I get hella comments. Oh, lay off the steroids, bro. Which is, it doesn't really matter, but to me, it's a big insecurity. Because I have clear skin. You know what I'm saying? I never had some shit like that. But that getting off Addy, low energy, and just like I don't know. I can't perform well and do voiceovers and be me when I'm honestly sad, like or sick or any type of thing. And I feel some type of way. I don't feel confident in my body right now. I don't even turn the lights on sometimes in the bathroom. I don't like looking at my skin, bro. It's nasty. So like you like real shit. Like
that's crazy because there's a lot of people that follow you and like, bro, this is who I want to look like.
Mm-hmm.
And
No,
they don't
it's
know
for
that
real.
That's what goes on.
and I try
in
and
your
talk
head.
about it on my stories. That's why I did on my first YouTube video coming about addiction and then my Accutane shit. Like nobody knew I was on Accutane or nobody knew I had acne because I would definitely Lightroom it and do the little, you know what I mean? I hate doing that, bro. I don't know if you noticed. I stopped posting for like 2.5 weeks. Like
Yeah.
I didn't post at all because I'm tired of fucking not photoshopping, but like editing that shit out, bro. It's stupid as fuck. I just want to leave it, but then I do leave it, and it's just like it eats at me, bro. And I'm like, fuck you guys. I am. I'm like, fuck y'all, bro. I'm not gonna post. I'm good. But yeah, it's just to the point where like I don't even want to look at myself in the mirror. It's nasty. Take my,
Kaylo?
you know what I'm saying? Like you get.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you 100%.
We understand. I feel like my biggest thing, especially lately, the past year has been a very big mental year for me. I feel like I had a very big, like, shot up, and then I had a quick fall down because I achieved all of these things so fast, and then once I achieved them, it was like, now what? Like, it didn't fully fulfill me, and so since then, I've been in this constant search for fulfillment, and yeah, I feel like I'm in therapy now, and I struggle with depression and anxiety and all of that, and I openly talk about a lot of that, but I feel like that is just, it's not talked about enough, and being in the position that we are with this constant pressure of sharing who we are and showing our body and our life, it's like, it eats us alive, and it is very hard, and people think it's funny that we think that it's hard, but it's just, you know, putting yourself in our shoes, and then living this, it's not so fucking easy. So those are just like my recent struggles, and just trying to get over that. And I think going into a prep, that'll really help, you know, to a certain extent. But then it's like, I don't know about that. But then it's like prep's over, and then it's like, now what? You know, I am obviously building something on the back end, but yeah,
That fulfillment.
yeah, I don't know.
Like, I have a quick question to that. Like, have you ever get it? Like, they see your content, obviously it's doing good and stuff. Do you ever get people who comment like, "What do you do for a living? What do you do for a job? You can't work a real job," or like, "AKA, he doesn't work a real job," like shit like that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mhm.
I get asked that all the time. What do I do? For
Yeah, like you know, I don't know.
The majority
but
of the
no,
time,
like in a
you're
witty.
making 4 to 10 times more than that person
No,
even
exactly.
commenting that. But
Yeah. No, it doesn't get to me. I'm just curious if they asked y'all that or like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like
Yeah,
people
the-
just
people are like, this isn't a
it's
real
like
job.
it's really
blah, blah,
harder
blah.
than people think. But this shit's not sweet. Like
It's hard
the
here.
money is
This
cool
where it's
mentally.
hard.
The money's cool, but I don't know how to explain. I got a lot of cool shit. There's some money coming in, but you always want like more, and then I don't know.
Yep.
Like you always gotta adapt to the new followers. Like you know, you gain 5,000 followers in 1 week. You gotta show them like, oh, it's just hard. It's hard all around. Sorry.
Yeah.
What's
I'm
what's
ranting.
something that Jack Italian struggles with that people don't know about? What's something that you're really insecure about? I think I know what you're gonna say, and this is gonna be a test to see if you're really gonna be open right now or if you're not gonna say it.
No fucking pressure.
What do you think it is?
Jeez.
Nah,
Dick's
no,
on the
it
line, bro.
ties into what he said.
The number one thing that I'm worried about, honestly, is just like, or stressing about, is just, I mean, when I first hopped on test, I was chilling. I was at a low point in my life. I was dealing with a lot. I had just gotten off an injury. I broke my wrist, and it was just when I had moved to Houston. So I was like, fuck. Like, if I don't hop on test right now and, like, fix my hormones, but also fix, like, my mental, like, I'm going to fall off. I'm never going to post again. Because I was just super embarrassed of, like, letting myself go, not working out for a few months. And that kind of segues into this next part. So when I hopped on test, like you don't hear the horror stories or you don't hear like the negatives. You only hear the positives. So you hear like, oh, mentally I feel great, or oh, my pumps are great, or oh, I went from 180 to 235 in my first cycle. And I was only on, my first cycle was like 250 tests. And I went from 185, like after not working out for like 3 months, felt like shit, to like 235, like big. Like I was a big ass dude. And I cut down, I had gained like 25 pounds in my first cycle. So I felt great. But what nobody says, along with all the positives, are the negatives. So I broke out on my back. I got like back acne. And it cleared up after I went down. Like so I took Tren and it got real bad. And then it kind of went away. Like I never had it on my chest, never had it on my shoulders. It was just my back. And I was super fucking embarrassed, but you couldn't tell unless I took my shirt off. So when I hopped off test, it went away. Or I hopped off Tren. It went away like decently, but it didn't go 100% away. But I had like similar to what you have, where it's like just like it looks like bruises almost. Like it looks like there's like little spots.
But like when sunlight gets on it, it looks even worse.
Yeah, but it gets worse. Or like after you work out, it gets worse because like obviously rubbing on it and shit. Like it looks like I have bruises. It looks like I have like small bruises from like acne that healed, and it's not scarring. It's just discoloration from like the skin that healed. I was like, all right, it's getting better. Like it got a lot better, and then I hopped on my next cycle for this prep that I'm on, and like I don't usually do anything like after I stopped Tren. The entire last like 8 months, I was on 200, 250 test. Didn't go above that. I hopped on EQ, equipoise, and that shit fucked me up. My back broke out again. So I just started doxycyclone, and I started these like alcohol white pads, and it's clearing up a little bit, but like this is the worst it's been. And I'm gonna be honest, like it's not terrible. Like I've seen people with like significantly worse, but it's not good, and it's something that I'm definitely insecure about. Like you can ask Jay, like my back is my best body part. Like by far my best body part. Wide ass lats, little waist when I flare that shit. Dense muscle, like it's my best body part. I can never show it on camera.
It's because you don't want to, bro.
I
you know?
never post anything from behind. If you look at my Instagram, my biceps are big, so I post bicep shit. My abs are perfectly symmetrical. I got like 8-pack abs. I'm like, all right, I'll rely on my other shit. But like you won't catch me posting photos of my back. And I probably won't until I post an update of the doxycyclone. And I have a picture, like a before picture, and I'm gonna have an after picture and be like, this is what it looked like before. This is what it looks like now. If it works. If it doesn't work, after my show, I'm going to come off test completely, or just go back down to like 125 mgs a week, like legitimate true TRT.
See, this is like
and run Accutane.
This is what ties into yours. Mine was on my chest bad first, and like, bro, it's so hard to get around that because if I'm doing like vlogs, starting off with my shirt off, like brushing my teeth, starting here, doing a full day of eating, bro, I'd have to work around that to the point where like I have to angle myself.
Crazy
really
shit
not,
though.
But if I turn this way, you see it. But if I turn this way, it's fucking dots all over my chest, just folliculitis. They're not pimples. You can't pop them. I bought like $1,200 worth of treatment, fucking oil rubs. Nothing worked, bro.
I've tried so much shit,
like,
and it's literally it's hormonal. For me, it's hormonal. Yeah. So like, I tried the topical shit you put on the shower. It doesn't work. Like my little brother is by far my best friend. I will never, and like that's why I feel bad for people who don't have siblings or have siblings they aren't close to. My dad instilled from day one, your brother is your best friend. There's nothing you won't do for each other. So like I'll be showering, I'll be butt ass naked. I'm like, Mo, come in here and help me scrub my back. And he'll do it, bro. My brothers, they stay with me the whole summer.
You gotta get one. You get one of those tall loofahs.
And yeah, it don't work for me.
Oh, because you're bigger than me. Yeah.
No, it's not only the fact that like I have a wide back. It's not good to exfoliate your skin like that because I went to three I went to 3 dermatologists. You're better off using like a loofah or something because if you open your pores up.
No, it is a loofah. It's a stick loofah. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that might be a little better. But even then, like it fucks my shoulders up a little bit. But my brother would rub my back for me. He would help me put the lotion on, and then it helped. But then he left, and like every single time my brother leaves, I go through like severe separation anxiety. But another thing I'd say I'm insecure about is definitely not being good enough. Like, I'm a very much a perfectionist where, like, if something's not good, like, I get upset at myself. And, like, stress isn't real. You stress out things because it's something that you know you can control, but you wait till the last minute to do it. Yeah. Like, you can't stress over things that you can't control. You know what I mean? Like, you can't control if it snows tomorrow. Why are you stressing it? You don't.
No, exactly.
But you know when you do stress, fuck, man, I have this deadline. You knew you had this deadline. Bro, I had my video filmed like on Friday.
Waited off. So
I had this deadline for Monday afternoon. Why the fuck did I start editing at 8 o'clock in the morning and stress myself out all day? It's because you waited. Like, stress comes from things you wait on. But I can control the fact that, like, my back broke out. But I wasn't smart enough to do my, like, research on it when it started happening and it got worse, and I was like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. And now it's something that I'm stressed about. It's now something I'm insecure about. But I could have stopped it, and I know what I have to do to fix it. But it's weighing the pros and cons of like, okay, come off cycle, don't do my bodybuilding show, or try to deal with it as best as I can while I'm on cycle. If that doesn't work, when I'm done, come off of everything and deal with it and treat it. But like, there's no point. Like I can't get upset about it now. Like,
No,
something I just have to deal
I mean,
with.
I would lock myself up to the point to where like if I definitely, this is not like a goofy thing, but like even around females, like I wouldn't go on a date or anything, because like just say if it did come to the point to where we, you know what I mean, I don't want nobody to see it. Like barely my mom will see it. Like my mom will see it, she'll rub some shit on me, but I won't let nobody see it. I just don't like I don't even like looking at myself. I'm like, ugh, this shit nasty. You know what I mean? But other than that, yeah, it just kind of fucking blows.
I'd be looking in the mirror and I'm like, fuck.
My chest is getting better though.
What about you, Jay?
Mine would probably be kind of tying into that of like not being good enough. It's like lack of success, and I don't want this to come off in any way that I'm not humble. I was homeless, and now I'm able to do this full time and inspire you guys. But like, I look at myself and I feel that I am as good, if not better, than people that I know that are far more successful than me in the industry. And maybe they've put in less time, maybe they put in more time. But I always sit here and wonder, like, what am I doing wrong? Why isn't this popping? I've posted all these videos, and I still don't have this. Why is it that this person who is, you know, maybe their content has no substance, maybe they're just, like, super immature, a mature audience is not going to sit there and be like, oh, I fuck with this shit. And it's like, where's my, like, big break to where, like, all of a sudden I'm going to get this, like, skyrocket push? I have people always telling me, yo, I love you, bro. You're so real. And sometimes I'm like, bro, being real is not the way to go. If I was acting like it's someone else, like, or not necessarily like someone else, but if I changed and altered and put out this persona, I could be doing crazy numbers like all these people. And people have done shit longevity-wise.
How many YouTube videos you have posted?
Either like 100 or 200.
Yeah, like bro, I have the same thought. Like I posted my 168th YouTube video today.
Okay, hold on. How many subs do you have?
I don't know. I don't check.
I have
Posted my
under
4th
9K.
today.
You've under 9K.
I have under 9K. What's your most viewed video?
I actually know this. 3 potheads smoking weed and lifting weights with me, Jack West, and cousin. It's like 100K.
Yeah, mine's like
Holy
10K.
fuck.
And
Damn.
mine's literally just because of clickbait title with a girl. That's it. That's the only reason why.
But I'm not. I'm gonna say this, and like people can agree or they can disagree. They can call me a racist, whatever. I genuinely believe that it's harder for black creators to become successful in the industry, because if you look at percentages, like black people make up like 30% of the U.S.
yeah.
or 13% of the U.S., right? And lifting as a whole makes up like 1% of the population in the world, and a lot of that comes from like India and the Middle East. So you're literally fighting for maybe 2 million black kids that work out.
We talked about this at dinner.
Yeah.
Hold on, but
and it's
hold
harder
on,
for
talking
you.
about this.
But I can
I can count on one hand. Okay, maybe now it's probably 2 hands, but like how many black people have came up and said like, yo, I fuck your content.
but no.
Sometimes I'm like, damn, nigga, we on the same team. Like I be watching, like, and they'll go say what's up to someone else, and I was like, damn, nigga, like we are the same. I know the struggles that this person will never understand. I know the struggles that this black kid's gonna have to go through that you will never, ever be able to understand, no matter how well I explain it to you.
Yeah,
and it's like
I agree.
I don't know. It's just something I've always.
I think
been
it's
like,
harder.
What am I doing wrong?
I think it's harder for black people to get a name, especially in the fitness industry, because kids
Listen,
tend to look up.
Without being elitist.
True.
Like, you're the strongest in the world. You're doing
true,
crazy, stupid shit.
True.
Like,
No, I agree.
And that is
I
facts,
definitely agree.
That's
Or
what you were
like,
saying at
for
dinner.
example, like unless you're relying purely on like genetic things, like for example, Simeon Panda. Nobody cares about his YouTube channel, but people watch him because it's Simeon Panda. He's huge.
Yeah.
Russ, bro. I love Russ. I think he's fucking awesome.
one of the best powerlifters in the
But
world.
literally the strongest powerlifter in the world. So I get it, but like I'm perfectly fine admitting that. Like it's definitely harder for black people to be more successful than like, or harder to be that same success level in fitness, because you are literally competing for such a small market share compared to like, for example, people that are white. Like it is a majority. So kids that are younger look up to someone that they can see themselves looking like, and no matter how hard that little white kid wants, he'll never be black. So he's going to go look for someone that he can at least see himself looking like. I told Zay
Like
this as
relating
well.
stuff,
I told
relating to his
Zay
skin,
from the
yeah.
jump, I was like, bro, play into the fact that you're black. Like, really play into the fact that you're black. Like, let young black kids know that they can look to you to be a good influence. And like, I mean, I admit it, it's the truth. It's harder for black people to blow up in fitness. So like for you, for example, you got to go off percentages. Like let's say, I don't know, I have a little bit over like 100K on IG. What do you have on IG?
53K. I've lost 2,000 followers in the last 7 months. Not gained a single one.
Well,
Just lost.
yeah, my IG like for sure shadow banned too.
Oh, hard.
Same.
I haven't. I'm not allowed to.
Fucked up.
Posted a
I'm getting like
Seattle
20,000
Did you get
reach.
something
We're
taken
all
down?
getting fucked.
Yeah, I had
2 stories taken.
I had a bunch of shit taken down on mine. I'm finally about to lose that that flag thing on my account after 1 full year of waiting. So hopefully I'm allowed to hit the Explore page again. But like, bro, I'll be getting photos with like 25,000 likes, 4 views from the Explore, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn,
Like nothing. It's literally
likes. That's
Yeah,
still
where the
good.
fuck they at?
25K likes,
Where you
4
buy that
views
at?
from Explore.
That's Johnny Dane.
Let me borrow
But like
them.
4 views from Explore is crazy on a photo that has 15,
Yeah, a whole
bro,
100%.
5,800 shares on a photo with like 2,000 saves, 25K likes, 4 views from Explore.
Jay,
Bro,
back-
I'm clearly
Back to
shadow
the
banned.
persona thing, though.
But I was saying, like, I told Zay, play into the fact that, like, these kids are looking for, like, a young black guy they can look up to, a good role model they can look up to and emulate to be. So, like, for example, like, back to the percentages thing, like, if you're really thinking about it, you're doing better than I am numbers-wise. Although number next to your name doesn't matter, you are doing better than I am numbers-wise because I'm at, like, a little over 100 and you're at, like, 55 or whatever, right? So you have half the size following. But if you really think about it, like for the demographic that you potentially really have to grow from and like utilize in growth, it is significantly less than mine.
In that sense, like I said, what were you saying, Calvin?
No, I was saying back to persona. Like you're gonna get your flowers soon. You just have to keep being you on camera. Like I see a lot of big influencers that I've met in person. The first impression's everything to me, and they're like not vaping on camera.
No, for real. I fucking hated that motherfucker when I first saw his ass on
Wait,
social
you
media.
hate-
I fucking
I knew you-
hated that
you hated me?
motherfucker.
But you know what I'm trying to
I
say?
didn't know you hated me.
Like
No,
Jay's
I'm
talking,
just kidding.
you're talking about persona and stuff. But I've seen some
I'm
pretty
me
big.
on and off camera.
No,
What?
you're
worse
you're
off
Gucci. But
camera.
I'm talking about like
Yeah, I would agree.
I'm
yeah.
worse
me
off
on and
camera.
off
I'm talking
camera.
like shit like this, like for real, not being your real you. Like me, I'll show nicotine. I don't give a fuck. You can. I'll
yeah,
smoke the
100%.
vape. I'll smoke weed on that shit. Do shrooms. I don't give a fuck. But not a lot of people do. You know what I'm saying? They fake
they
it behind the
hide it.
camera. And they're sad deep down, and they got all this money, this and that. But you're gonna get your flowers soon, bro. You just keep going. You're gonna get the big break.
That's what
Just
I
keep
telling
being you,
myself.
bro. Just keep being you.
Yeah.
That's what I keep telling
It's
myself.
just like you can't stop now. You mean you gotta find something that you know what I'm trying to say.
I got too many people depending on me. Marco, you're new here, and I doubt you've ever listened to my podcast, which is okay. It's not a shot, but it's all good. What we do is I go around, I go last, but everyone, leaves all the listeners with something. It could be a one-liner, it could be words of inspiration, it could be just some fuck shit. Like, it could be whatever you want, and then you let them know where they can find you. Calvit, you've been on here the most, so you're going to lead us off.
I'm just gonna say, damn it, man. I was thinking about something else. Hey.
You got something? Or you want
Yeah,
something?
no, I was thinking about something. If we kept talking, I had like a banger, but then
Say the
kind of
banger
just
now.
dispersed, it just kind of broke off into air. You got one?
Nah, dude, don't look at me yet.
Talking about personas, just stay true to yourself and just keep going. You're going to get your flowers soon, don't worry. You know what I'm saying? If you focus on the obstacles, you might just hit one. But if you focus on just, I don't even know. But let's keep going.
Where can they find you? That was actually
No,
kinda
like-
fire.
No, like on the
If you would've
highway.
finished
Think
that,
about
that
it on
was
the
good.
highway. You don't go reverse on the highway. You know what I'm saying? You just go straight forward. Even on like Google Maps, you might miss your route, miss your exit, but you still go to the same destination. So you're gonna fall off every once in a while, but you're still gonna get to the same destination if you keep going towards that destination type shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Chase_Calvit, and then TikTok's like Chase Calvit too, and then YouTube's just Chase Calvit. Cool beans. So.
Yes, sir. Marco, you want or on to you
I'll let
want?
Kaylo go first.
Shit. I guess my big thing is just believing in yourself. I think that is something that just people overlook, and I feel like that is just half the battle. Like, if you can't believe in you, why should anybody believe in you? And I think that builds confidence from within, and it really all does start there. Like, if you want something, believe in it. Like, write about it, think about it, envision it, and soon enough you'll be that. You can find me at Kaylo Fit on IG, Kaylo Fit on Kaylo_Fit on TikTok, and then Kaylo Fit on YouTube.
Yes, ma'am.
I guess what I'll say is, so pretty much I didn't grow up in a town I would be proud to stay in. I needed to get out of that town. I needed to leave a lot of people behind in order to actually become successful. There were a lot of kids in my town just very content with staying where they were, not progressing in life and kind of repeating the same cycle over and over again. And what I would say is, I'm sure some of you guys have heard this before, is that the bus runs 24 hours a day. Sometimes you have to forget about your family. You have to forget about your friends. You have to forget about things you might care about or be attached to in your hometown. There's a whole world out there. And sometimes in order to help those people, save your family, save your siblings, save your friends, sometimes you need to care about yourself first. And you're better off leaving your hometown and exploring the world, figuring things out about yourself and becoming successful outside and leaving that baggage behind. And sometimes you can go back and collect that baggage and sort through it and fix it. And sometimes it's too far gone. And you don't want to be the baggage that's too far gone just because you made decisions for other people. So sometimes you guys just got to get on that bus, get the fuck out of your town, figure your life out and care about yourself, because nobody, and I mean this, nobody will ever feel sorry for you. Nobody will give a fuck if you fail. Your parents are going to die one day. Your siblings are going to die one day, and it will just be you. If you don't die before them, it will just be you sitting there regretting all the bullshit that you missed and the opportunities you never got in your life. And, you know, like, nobody's going to feel sorry for you. So either fix that shit yourself or cry about it alone, because you're only slowing yourself down by worrying about other people's opinions and caring for other people when you really need to take care of yourself if you want to accomplish your dreams.
Yes, sir. Where can I find you, man?
They can find me at Jack the Italian on TikTok, Jack the Italian 2.0 on TikTok, Marco.Spaciano on Instagram, and YouTube is also Jack the Italian.
Yes, sir. Appreciate all you guys hopping on the pod today. Means a lot. But the world is full of people afraid to make the first move. You want an advantage, make the first move. As always, it's not that deep. Stand up.
Think about it.